Retro. Right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. 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 Retro. Right now. It's time for Bordertown.
Hello.
Hey!
Is there sound? Is there video?
Sound on, video on. Wait,
Is Tucker here?
what's happening here?
Do we have chatting? Can we see everything?
Thunderdome.
I am. Okay. So now is a good time. I'm glad Amy's here. What does sound? Does sound mean there's a problem with the sound, or does sound is okay?
No, sound means there's sound.
That's just like when you claim something. You have to tell me
Yes
what.
and yes.
Yeah,
Sound means this. Sound.
Context,
That's a
y'all.
guy who does the internet, who understands live streams. Yes, he's saying
Oh, I
there's
forgot
sound.
my hat. I have my hat. I was so worried about everything being broken
What's
for
up,
some reason.
Vipers?
Hi. Happy
It's,
Thunderdome.
Hell of a day.
Oh my God, what a day.
How some of you were here, weren't they? Was there any Vipers here?
Uh,
Yeah, well, George and Lynn. I don't know if they're on the stream now.
They're not.
George said he's going to be late.
Amy is still at Clayton's.
Still at Clayton's
probably
storage.
still putting toys in.
So we have been doing a toy drive
Have we?
we've been doing it since we've been doing it on our own here since we opened here 6 years ago. But specifically this year, last year, and I believe the year before that, we're doing our toy drive specifically to benefit the Hamilton Township Cares Initiative, which is a fantastic group headed by Amy. Go ahead and do it, thank you. One of our VIPs here. Their goal is to make sure that no child goes without a toy at Christmas in this town, our town, Mays Landing, Hamilton Township, here in southern New Jersey. Every year that we collect toys is bigger than the last year, and this year, before today, we had more toys between donations and matching than we've ever donated before. And then the other day, Justin's like, "Hey, we said it on Thunderdome or Bartown last week." And one of the people in Justin's car club overheard us talking about the toy drive. And she was like, you know what I'm going to do? Between 2 and 4 o'clock next Saturday, on our way to the Hamilton Parade, I think,
Yeah.
we're going to stop at Farpoint as a club. Now, I thought she meant like she and her husband and maybe some friends were going to stop. But she made it a car club event between 2 and 4 o'clock today. And wow. I thought we had a lot of toys before.
It felt like
Holy
the toy show.
Crap.
Our parking lot was completely jam-packed.
The parking lot was so full of people were parking on the side of the road. It was definitely reminiscent of the toy show.
As I found out to my pain when I came roaring into it, thinking I was late for something,
Realizing, like, where do I go?
and then had to back
So
out
my
onto Route
car club
40.
is very proactive when it comes to community stuff.
Yes.
We do a big food drive, but nothing in Hamilton Township in our area. So it was really cool to see them come out to our area.
It was fantastic to see everybody come out. There had to have been 20 or 25 cars here at one point.
We don't need more warehouse space now, Hal. I'm going to look at the comments only because all of the donations we have gotten so far we took out of the warehouse because we needed the space.
Everything that we got up to today, we matched already, and everything was out in the warehouse ready to go. What's really amazing, and this is all Amy. Everybody who cares about kids and toys, please give Amy a round of applause. Amy. So they lost their spot to host what they do is they bring the parents in so the parents can shop for the kids, but they need a place to host that. We don't really have room here at Farpoint for that. They had a nonprofit here in town that was helping them out with space. They lost that space this year. So Clayton Storage, right up the road here from where we are, donated a storage space to
They couldn't
Hamilton
have
Township.
donated a smaller storage space.
Listen, stop.
Maybe they were ill prepared for what we were going to bring.
So I think, what is it, a 5x10?
They're probably like,
maybe?
oh, this will be fine for how many toys.
I
they
think
have.
it was maybe like a 5x10 space. I'm not, Amy, you can correct me. I don't know spaces like that. It looked to me maybe it was 5x10. The entire Farpoint hauler, the truck, was absolutely overflowing.
There's a picture somewhere. We'll post it on.
It was
on the
absolutely overflowing with toys.
It was a hell of a day. It was a hectic day. It was a hell of a
And
day.
I felt bad for Amy.
And then we had Thunderdome today.
I felt bad for Amy because we literally had to dump the toys and rush back here to get ready for Thunderdome because we were 0% prepared for Thunderdome. Now we're about 5% prepared, so it's going to be one of those kind of nights.
Well, we're going to do something new tonight.
We are going to do something new tonight.
You know, we talked
5 by
about
10, yes.
Bartertown. We talked about doing a changing up Bartertown a little bit and having a segments and stuff.
Yeah.
We're adding a new segment to Thunderdome for round 2, and we'll explain that when we get to round 2. It's going to be exciting. Maybe it's only a Christmas thing, or maybe it's a once in a while thing. Maybe it's when we don't know what the hell we're doing thing. But I think you're all going to like it a lot.
So at any rate, I felt bad that we had to dump and run, but there was no room for those toys in that storage unit. So hopefully, Amy, between you and your son and whoever else you got to come,
they're putting together the shelving now.
I hope, because what they do is phenomenal. It's not just a bunch of toys jammed in a corner and the kids come and pretend to be happy. That's going to be my dinner, hopefully.
Store. Yes, Amy, please tell us.
Amy sets up, and her crew set up a whole storefront, essentially, that the parents can come and shop in, which I think is phenomenal. Amy, I would love to know how many toys thus far. We still have to match what we got today. Our pizza man is now on the live stream. Hello.
Chihuahua is investigating the situation.
I'm totally off my game. I'm sorry.
Something about toys.
Something about toys? Really?
Yeah.
I never would have thought.
No, the donation toys. Is what we were on about.
So we managed to match everything that we got up to earlier today, but it just started coming in so hot and heavy. It just started coming in so hot and heavy that we did not have time to match everything that came in today. So we had Amy get us a final count so we know what we need to still match.
So we had matched everything that was previously donated before today. We were able to do that.
The final count as of now, as of what we gave her, approximately 315 pieces.
Goddamn.
That sounds like a lot.
Feels
The
like a lot,
picture
yeah.
of, I wish I had it, I could boot up for you
2
guys.
new bicycles.
Hi girls, how are you guys? Hannah's watching. I thought one bike last year was cool. That dude who donated that one last year brought another bike this year, and then today someone from the car club brought a bike.
You know what 315 pieces is? That's a lot of presents under a lot of trees.
That is a lot of presents under a lot of trees.
I've never gotten 315 presents.
Let's break this down. Like, let's say the average house has 2.5 kids. Each kid gets how many toys? 10? 15? How many houses?
15?
I don't know.
I was spoiled. I didn't get 15. Okay, yeah, I got
5.
it. Depends on the year. Like, if I got the G.I. Joe USS flag,
well, listen.
I probably got like
other than those 2 bikes, I'm not gonna. Other than those 2 bikes, I don't think there's any USS flags
I think
in
10
there.
presents, right, is about.
So
my
that's
average.
literally like 30 kids that are getting toys.
So Alicia, I believe we did get a package.
I already spoke to Alicia about that.
Okay, which was
So,
super. Nobody. It wasn't like.
It was just addressed to Farpoint.
Yeah, well,
but
there was no like YouTube username or anything.
No, it was just like a baby Tad. And I think like 2 stuffed animals. I know it wasn't for me.
I want to talk about this on Bartertown too tomorrow.
We will. You guys are going to get rid of
But
rehash
please,
tomorrow.
Alicia brought the girls over.
Yeah.
And I was not prepared for how well-behaved little princesses those girls
Justin,
are.
she has 35,000 subscribers for a reason.
That has nothing to do with how well-behaved their kids are.
How amazing her
The
videos
kids
are.
have no idea that there's people watching them. You know what I mean?
Oh, I need a pen.
So they came over and we sat in the front room, and the girls just took toys and pleasantly put them in the donation box. And it's like magical that these little girls are learning. I don't want to go too far on this because I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. But Alicia, we really appreciate it. That gave us a cool up. And now we're over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're making money.
We're not.
They're giving me a Porsche, I heard.
Not, no. So you need 3 things to be able to monetize your
It's
YouTube.
now called Farpoint YouTube. I think they changed the name of YouTube now.
Well, the one cool thing is that now you can just go to youtube.com/farpointtoys and it takes you to us, which is great.
It didn't used to do that?
No. That's the thing that you get. We do need watch hours. See, Alicia's on it. We need watch hours. So we're going to have to start hitting YouTube a little harder.
Well, she said you can retro all the watch hours we had on other stuff gets retro
everything
credited.
Yeah, but that we still only have X many watch hours, and you need to have so many per year.
Look at all these watch hours we're getting right now.
They don't count.
Why not?
Because this is an unlisted video.
Oh.
Oh, did you just pick it up and throw it at me?
I
I am going to go. So we have been running ragged all day. Things were hectic, and then the car show happened. So that became very
The impromptu
hectic.
car show.
The impromptu car show.
How about you go get some...
I am going to go. We have not eaten. I have not had a scrap of food
Go
all
get some
day.
plates.
We ordered
I'll
pizza
start.
over an hour ago.
Get your notebooks out, friends.
Well, we got to do roll call. Do you
Oh.
want to do the stuff and then do roll call? Because I know George said he was definitely going to make it. But he's late.
We can switch it up and do the
Do you
stuff
want to
in
do
the
roll call first? Do you want to do that first? What do you want to do?
Oh, well, we'll do roll call. I'm not going to switch it up.
All right.
I'm not going to do any different. How do we do roll call, Selena?
We start by, I scroll back in the chat and I call out the names of everyone who's commented and she marks them off on our list. And then we do it in reverse. We call out the names of who we haven't seen. And
Do I
say,
write something down or something?
we should probably just chat for the 90 seconds it's going to take Penelope to get back.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you the wrong thing and then she'll get mad at you instead of me and we'll be throwing toys at each other. It'll be insane.
Amy just said thank you to all who donated, and this is a real labor of love, but I have to. A lot of people donated, many of you VIPs, many store friends, but you know what? Hal needs to get a special shout out here. Hal has brought like boxes upon boxes.
I feel like including our matched donations with Hal personally was probably like a third or more of this entire load.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. And it's like good stuff that kids are gonna like.
It's a lot of stuff that he got from us. The fact that he's coming here to buy shit and then give it to kids.
Hal, we see you.
I got nothing. Yeah.
We see you. And
but listen, Rob also donated. John and the girls also
I said
donated.
there's everybody
Alicia came with
right,
the girls.
100%.
Mike, both Mikes, I think.
Hal went over and above. Like everybody has a giving heart, and we appreciate everyone. Hal went ape shit.
I'm gonna use that word. Hal went ape
Hey.
shit. And he started early. Him and Rob both started early.
Yeah.
Selena, would you like a piece of pizza?
Yes, please. And then can we start roll call?
Yes. I need a highlighter that's not blue.
Please hold. Your call is very important to us.
I need to eat. I need to have 2 bites of something.
Sorry, throw was a little short.
That's the thing that happened. Hi, Tucky. Hello. This pizza's interesting. I'll give this one to Selena.
Yeah.
Tucker's like, oh, is that for me?
No.
Brilliant, thank you.
No sweat.
Tucker, you came out of pizza today.
On top of
You had a giant dog treat earlier, dude.
top of
There's
the
like
impromptu.
a small. You want that? I know you. Would you want just a regular?
Yeah, give me a little baby one. It's kind of burnt and I kind of like that. Plus, like, I'm still amped up and I can't, like, eat when I'm amped, but I'm starving, so I have to eat or I'm going to die. So, like, I'm going to take 2 bites.
How many VIPers right now are like, oh, I should order pizza?
Casper, at least.
Selena, I'm going to give you a paper towel because you're going to be touching my laptop.
Why do we keep going back to the old, like, yeah. Why do you keep clicking over to...
Because she has to type comments.
Because I have to type comments and I can't type comments.
Okay,
thank you. It comes over the screen
Gotcha.
when she goes to type, and I'm sitting on my own hair. So on top of all the other hecticness and the craziness that was happening today, we chose today to do our Farpoint Christmas card shoot, which involves everyone that works here, Tucker, because he counts, of course, and
almost everyone works
And this
here.
year we decided, like last year we got Santa. Well, we got Santa to come to us instead of us going to him. So on top of everything happening with the toy drive, in the middle of everything, Santa shows up, and everybody just goes crazy, which was amazing.
Don't say meatballs in front of Tucker. He freaking loves meatballs.
You just said meatballs. Am I really mukbanging? Am I doing this? I don't care, guys. It's just us. I'm eating on stream. I don't care.
It's Thunderdome.
It's Thunderdome. I don't go for it.
It's like hanging out in our kitchen.
It is.
Farpoint behind the scenes, folks.
And this is why the view hours don't count because it's just us.
Farpoint behind the scenes, folks.
I took my lipstick off. I was wearing very glittery lipstick. Did we put a Kermit to fill in for Selena?
Oh, that would have been cute.
A good idea,
That would have
Jack.
been really cute.
We had Tucker.
Where were you 6 hours ago, Jack?
Yeah, Jack. Where was that brilliant idea 6 hours ago?
Seriously, dude.
Can I have 2 bites of my pizza first?
You've already had one. Hurry up.
I had one. I'm not even done it yet.
Well, stop talking and chew.
But then nobody's talking and it's dead air.
I can entertain them from back here.
Okay, go ahead.
Please hold. Your call is very important to us.
Loaded Weapon, I believe, is Scott's brother. Scott's brother, what is your name?
Scott's
I'd like
brother
to refer
said
to
that
you.
earlier.
I'd like to refer to you to your actual name instead of just Scott's brother.
He said it earlier, but I have a mind like a freaking
don't even try.
cheesecloth, so I have to.
We're very happy to have you, so thank you for joining for him.
So Scott's
Eddie.
brother,
Scott's brother's name is Eddie, and he
Eddie.
said so
Eddie.
earlier.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie.
Nice to meet you, Eddie. Oh, wait. Eddie, have you ever been in the store?
Eddie, we have good news. I think he has. We have good news for your brother. I'm not going to say what it is right now, but we want to surprise him. But we have good news.
Uh-oh.
Oh, finally, after like 2 years, we have good news. All right, I'm gonna take a few more bites. You're done yours already?
Just one piece.
He was
My
hungry.
mouth is so small. I just can't eat that fast.
Well, you were talking.
Oh, wait. Okay, cool. Eddie, it's nice to like formally, officially meet you through the screen. I just can't chew fast enough. Hal isn't Hal. I'm lost. Well, now I'm
Hal
lost.
is Hal. Don't let Hal confuse you.
Yeah, don't let Hal confuse you. Speaking of Hal, he left us Christmas presents that we're supposed to open during the stream.
Not
At
while
some
we're eating
point.
pizza, please.
We'll get to it.
I mean, you can do it now while I'm eating my pizza.
No.
Fine.
Oh, I got
Eddie said, is it about his comic?
maybe.
Maybe. Merry Christmas. You're having a second piece. I haven't even started my half. Finished my half yet.
Why are you gonna call me out?
I'm not mad about it. I eat so slowly. I'm calling myself out.
Do you have a pen in one hand?
It's not the first
I'm
one.
sorry?
right?
Do you have a pen in one hand?
No, I have pizza in one hand. I need a second to just sit here and eat a piece of pizza, please. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. I'm going to have a piece of pizza. I haven't stopped at all day. Just nonstop. I'm here freezing and hungry. And now I feel extra bad, Amy. She's still at Clayton.
They would have delivered. I've had pizza delivered to storage units on bad moving days before.
That's good to know, John. So John needs some bath parts.
They were all up on our eBay. Sorry, 99
They
cents.
were. We had a 99-cent auction 2 weeks ago for all of the bath parts we had, and we still have a lot left.
I don't think you needed any of them.
Well, I would hope.
Sicilian Jack.
So I would hope that he would have checked that out.
Shit, I got sauce on my pants.
As long as you didn't get sauce on my computer. We can
That's-
start.
That's why it went on my pants, because I pulled it back from the computer.
So I don't think green's gonna work. Is there yellow? It's gonna go over the blue. So like yellow over blue would become green, but green over blue will just become blue-green.
Aquamarine?
What's me with your big names?
Well, I have black.
That's not a highlighter.
I have blue, which you already said you didn't want. Miss Picky Pants.
I'm not picky. The computer only prints in blue, and I can't use a darker or veggie color highlighter. It won't work.
I don't have such a highlighter. Wait, I might. There's something down here. Bless you. Oh, let's see. Please hold.
I have orange.
Ow, I just poked my finger on something. No, it's a box cutter. Never mind.
Alright, I have orange. Orange might do it.
Stop
I have
staring
half
at
of
me,
my
Tuck.
book
You're
BBBs.
vulturing.
I'm
You're being
gonna
a
take roll
vulture.
call. By then you should be done your piece. You can start with the stuff, and I'm gonna have a little more pizza. Does that sound like a good plan?
Sure.
I wasn't listening, though,
This
so
is a
I
good
guess
plan.
so.
Eddie, he's not as excited as we are that they finally found it.
Yep.
Because we were really sweating it there for a minute. Because it wasn't just his. We had some books with a lot, too, that also went missing. So we're very
Oh, they
glad.
finally found him?
Yes.
After
We're
how many
very glad.
months?
Yes. After a year and a half, I think.
I
Jesus.
think it's literally been. It was during COVID. We were closed.
Yeah.
It was for John, right? The thing with John.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Selena, when you're done with your bite, let's
Oh, now
start
it's my fault.
at the top. Now it is your fault, yes.
Oh, that was my fault.
Yes, now it's your fault.
I don't care how you are.
Who told us in advance that they needed us to proxy for them?
Okay, it's now your fault again.
Jose.
Jose actually understood that.
Eric, I think, Portnier.
Rob Fiend.
Eric Portnier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't need to know for now. I just need to know that they need to go on the raffle at the end. That's all. All right. Selena, scroll up and start reading me names.
Rolling up and reading names. I have Casper
All right, Casper.
and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen.
I was going the same way with that. You've got Casper and Tara.
Who's next?
Katie.
Rob Tara. I forget whether that's Rob or Tara.
That's Rob.
William.
Okay.
Rob Tara.
Bill and Katie.
Bill and Katie are here. Hello, Bill and Katie.
Alicia.
Hold on. I can barely read this. Alicia. There's Alicia.
Oh, hi. Are you my best friend because I'm eating pizza? Do you like red pepper flakes?
Is that Dave?
He does not, in fact, like red pepper flakes, and neither does the person who cleans up after him. Please don't.
All right, I got Dave. Mr. Eagle
sorry.
fan.
Okay.
My pizza has red pepper flakes on it.
Tara. Okay,
Right.
now I
Tara's
know
here. Hello, Tara
Now I
and
see-
Rob.
Well,
difference between Rob Tara and Tara.
Yes, Rob Tara
I
is
believe you've
Rob.
already had a
Okay.
treat from Selena.
Jack is here.
I
Jack
believe
is
you
in
have.
fact here, as is Dave Snickers.
You've got Dave. Welcome home. I think he was in
Some
the
parts unknown.
the
Dave's here.
New England
That's
area.
Hal.
There's a timer on this YouTube that tells me that we've been on for 23 minutes and 45 seconds, and we've...
What?
Yeah.
I don't know why we needed to know that or be told that at all. Does that include the 15 minutes of it being on but it being wrong and there no big beginning
No,
sound
that's until we
and all
turned
that
it on
drama?
right.
We've got Michael and Harold.
We've got Hal
Mike
and Mike.
Rivera.
I'm
got
singing them
Hal.
out of order. You'll mess me up. It's a short trip between me and Messed Up today. We have Eddie impersonating Scott.
Hold on. There's Scott.
What do you recall?
Eddie in quotes. Thank you guys. Mr. Rhubarb is here. Okay, who's next? Rob, Tara, John, Jack, Amy.
Where's the conch?
If he's here, he's quiet.
Yeah, if he's here, he's quiet. That's unusual.
I'm gonna text him.
Sorry, is there sound? Text the Scullys too.
George said he wouldn't make it because he was stuck at the place he said he was stuck at.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't want to put his business out there.
Yeah.
But he did say he wouldn't be
Keep going.
having a
I'm
thing.
paying attention while chewing. Hal, Amy, Dave,
Eagle fan,
John, Casper, Alicia, Hal, Bill. I'm not reading any of
Dave.
the comments. Heather's here.
I read them all. Heather's here.
Hi, Tucker.
Alan's here.
Alan's here.
I
We've got
Jedi Photography.
Alan and Tucker.
Alan.
We got Casper, Alicia, Hal.
That might be just about it.
Casper, Alicia, Hal, Jack.
Eddie.
More Eddie, more
Lots of
Hal,
Eddie.
more Eddie.
Jack.
More
John.
Hal, some Jack, John,
Amy.
Amy, Casper, more Eddie. And,
Totally impersonating. All right, I'm here for it.
Yep, and Eddie confesses to be an impersonator. You have it. You heard it here, folks.
Okay.
Okay, now this is I believe this is the part where we do it in reverse and
Yeah.
sing out for people to speak up if they were not mentioned. Santa
So-
was at Farpoint today.
What?
Alicia asked, when is Santa going to be at Farpoint? He was here today.
He was here today. Okay. We just took roll call.
Now it's reverse roll call.
I'm going to call out the names of folks who are not here. If you hear your name called, that means that I didn't get you, so you need to say something.
Quickly.
Kevin N., if you're here in the house, please let us know.
Kneeled.
Since I don't need to be speaking right now, I'm going to take this time to stuff my face.
Mr. Doherty, Mike, if you are in the house, please let us know. Flounder, I know you probably aren't going to make it, but I'm just going to shout it out anyway. Jose and Rob Fain are both being proxied for. Jack was here, Amy was here. Greg, Hutch, you in the house tonight, Hutch? Let us know. Any Scullys in the house? I'll take any of you. Any of the five. I'll even take one of the dogs. Whoever's here, just let me know.
5.
Linda and George. Alex, no big conch tonight, it doesn't seem. Rich missed last month too. All right, no Rich. And Robin. No Robin. There's never a Robin.
Our cousin Robin?
Never a Robin. There is never a Robin.
You mean our cousin, right?
Yes, that is our cousin Robin. Alicia, I can't imagine that Santa's coming back at any point. Today was our big impromptu. He was really just coming to do photos for us, like just,
Andrew CZ.
What about Andrew CZ?
Is he a $5 or is he a $25?
He's not on my list. He's not.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just, we're missing the people I just mentioned. Alex, Rich, Robin, Linda and George, Malup, Greg, Flounder, Kevin, and Mike Doherty. Whew.
Okay, so now we get to the next file out.
Casper, I really appreciate that, and that's totally true. And I used to be an exact time person, but I became, when we got a microwave with a 30-second button, I'm just a 30-second person. Why is that so big?
I don't know. I thought
It's like giving me a headache.
I thought you did it.
No, it's just like happening.
I hate when people run maximized. Like, what is the point?
Well, it's nice because then you don't accidentally click things like stop stream by accident.
Yeah, that was pretty close, wasn't it?
It was very close.
I was waiting for you to, like, make some sort of squawky bird noise.
I would have if my brain worked that fast.
All right, well, everybody get their notebooks out.
Oh.
I don't think there's anybody new that I need to explain how this works to, right? These are all seasoned veterans.
My phone's about to die. Are we sure those are the only 3 people we have to proxy for?
That's all I got the information for.
You're sure? All right. Just thank you. I appreciate that. I can let my phone die in peace. Oh, John, you're good. You're on the list. You're all
All
set.
right. You want to tweak the text file now or after descriptions?
We do it now.
Okay.
If anybody comes back,
Okay. Kevin.
Kevin's
No.
coming off.
They get the rush.
Mike's coming off.
Stephanie. Alan
Alan
is here.
stays.
Bill's here. John's here.
Flounder's the next one to come
coming off. Dave Corson's
Now-
here.
The next one you're going to want to take off is Jose and Rob Fain.
Okay.
They're back to back,
Where's Jose?
Right there.
Oh, I see him.
but they're both going to go back on.
They're
for,
on. They're
for
going
later.
at the bottom
Yep.
because of the raffle.
Greg and Maloop can both come off the list. Eric Portnier can come off the list.
Is he proxied?
No.
He's going to be proxied. Yes, he's
Well,
proxied
I
by
meant-
us after the fact.
I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant.
He's going to go back on the list.
Is he in it for the end? Yeah.
Because he hears the heads
Okay.
up.
He did.
Okay.
So I guess Linda and George are not here, so they
You
can
got
come off
Amy.
the
That's
list.
all it takes, folks. Is just give us the heads up.
And it would appear that Alex, Rich, and Robin are also not
We
here.
can't hold your hand through the entire thing,
So
but
really, it's about being fair to everybody.
yeah,
Like,
everybody gets the same shake.
if everybody could just not show up and get stuff, then the people that did show up would not have.
What's in it for them?
Yeah, there's
Like,
no
what's
point
the incentive? What's the
in those
advantage?
people showing up, and we're trying to make it fun and exciting.
Okay, you ready for me to run the final?
Yes.
Minus the people who are being. Okay. Alan,
Yes.
Bill, and Katie.
Yep.
John Rubart,
Uh-huh.
Dave Corson.
Yep.
We have Mike Rivera.
Yep.
We have Scott impersonated by Eddie.
Yeah.
We have Rob Kimsey.
Uh-huh.
We have Casper.
Mhm.
We have Jack, Amy, and Heather.
Mhm.
We have Tara,
Mhm.
Dave and Mal,
Uh-huh.
Hal, and Alicia.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and that is how we do roll call.
Let me tweak my wheel. Oops,
Tweak the wheel.
That's not how you do it.
I like that Alicia's name is just one long run-on for some reason. It says Alicia Martin. I'm excited for round 2.
Me too.
I'm more excited for round 2 than I am for round 1. I love that they don't know what's happening. That's
Do they ever? I mean, are they ever sure what's
I
happening
mean, half the
with
time
us?
we don't know what's happening.
Right.
There's weird HTML signals on this wheel. Hang on.
Why are we having so many problems today?
I blame Christmas, but I'm
Okay,
not,
that's fine.
super-
Let's blame Christmas. I like that.
not a super Christmas fan anyway.
Why is it putting bold
I don't
on
know. I'm
it?
trying to work that
Oh,
out.
there you go.
All right.
Well, no, now there's something that just says bold. There's a person's name on there that just says bold.
Not anymore.
There's HTML getting pasted in there for some reason. Do me a favor and put a space in Alicia's name before I go literally crazy. All
I
right,
was
there we
hoping
go.
to torment you with it all the day.
Alan, Bill, John. Make sure we didn't lose anybody with the formatting problem.
They can't see it,
I can
but
see it.
I made sure we didn't.
Dave, Mike, Scott. All right, Eddie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Scott and Eddie aren't on there. They're on the same line.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Did we count 15? Is that what we just counted? There was a lot of deleting and weirdness. I just want to make sure that everybody's on
Dave,
there.
I'm with you. I like your train of thought there. And yeah, Casper, we got Eric sorted.
Can we go back to the wheel real quick so I can look at it again? Just humor me on this, please. Thank you. Oh,
What?
the wheel should be open in its own window. It shouldn't be as a tab, because that's not going to work. That should work. That should work.
I was wondering because it usually isn't a tab.
Yeah. Could you actually go back and make sure the wheel is working?
Sure.
Just to make sure it's the wheel
Please
is
hold.
there.
Your call is very important to us.
There you go. All right.
We promise this isn't the first time we've done this.
We are square. For some reason there's a lot of technical problems today.
I hate that
Everything's
phrase
good.
because they're not
We're
really
ready to
technical
start.
problems. Most of them
All
are just
right. Notebooks. We say that a lot with technical problems. We have a lot of technical problems.
Yeah, weird.
most
We're hard work problem.
90% of them are not technical.
We have another piece of pizza while you talk to the crew.
Enjoy. All right. Nobody needs to just explaining. We're gonna describe the stuff that's out here for round 1. Get out your pens and your papers and your crayons and your notebooks and your highlighters and your cell phone so you can check values.
I didn't even do that.
Hal, I put it in there. I know everything's supposed to be sealed. I put it in the G.I. Joe game. I don't think there's going to be an issue. It's a complete game. It's unused, but it wasn't in shrink. But I'm sure Amy will find something to do with it. All right. So first we got up here. We got Batman, A Death in the Family trade. So that's the 3 issues, probably, of Death in the Family all in one trade. And also we have, I don't know if you can tell on here, this is an awesome...
She's shoving pizza in her mouth. She can't change the camera.
Batman villain. It's a new 52.
It's lenticular. How cool is that?
Lenticular. They did this with all the villains. This is the Batman Riddler cover. These are super cool. There's a whole collection of them.
All right, I'm going to switch to camera 2 now.
All right. Let's start off with vintage Buzzsaw from Silverhawks. That's a banger right there. That's a banger. That's a Bartertown thing, not a Thunderdome thing. But anyway, next to him is I think that's a...
He has the same... He's similar. His name's like Buzzsaw, too, or something
I think
like
that's a RoboCop bad guy.
It is a RoboCop bad guy.
I hope I don't already have him in the museum.
I'm looking at the purple thing and going, that's a
Where'd he come
RoboCop bad
from?
guy?
You want me to say it out loud?
No.
It came from the warehouse.
I hope I don't already have him. Anyway, well, it doesn't matter.
You're a mistake, because he was up online already.
Next to that is a Ghost Trap.
Purple.
Vintage Kenner Ghostbusters Purple Ghost Trap. Behind that is, it looks like Bib Fortuna on the Power of the Force mid-on card.
I think he's the holographic card, I think. That's a set of... Oh, is he? Oh, yeah.
This is like a Taz.
That's so cute.
This is a great stocking stuffer for your
adorable.
uncle who has a Harley and loves Taz.
You said that last month.
It's a patch and a Taz pin.
I like that. It's going to come back until someone takes it because I love it so much.
That's a set of dice.
It's a set of green dice with a red dice bag. That's a set for Christmas.
There you go.
It's a red and green set.
So you think of stocking stuffers, kids. Has the dice bag with it. What's this bag of stuff
That
right
is
here?
a Harry Potter Quidditch Lego set.
Oh! Probably to complete Harry Potter Quidditch.
To the best of my knowledge, it is complete
Yep.
because we had it listed as complete. So if it's not complete,
we messed
suck.
up. Behind that is a pop.
It's Frank Zappa in like a Uncle Sam outfit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's Frank Zappa.
Uh-huh.
Next to that, is that a vintage strawberry shortcake?
Yeah, I think it's Apple Dumpling, but I can never keep them straight. It might be Cherry's Jubilee, but that might also be a pony name. She's either the Apple Girl or the Cherry Girl. I can't keep them straight.
We got one of the strawberry shortcake vintage.
One of the fruit kids.
Oh
Couple of
Lord,
Imperials
that's
there.
Power of the Force AT-AT driver and AT-AT commander from the Power of the Force AT-AT. That's a nice banging little set right there, if you know.
The commander's face, his nose has some rubs on it.
Oh well.
I just wanted to let them know that.
His nose is a bit beaky. It always
That's
gets
a set of 2 right there from the Power of the Force.
Yeah, it's a set of 2.
Peeking out back behind them, I can't really tell what that is.
Well, to the back, you have an Obi-Wan on a red card. Power of the Force.
Oh, I see him up there. Yeah.
And then into the front there, behind the Power of the Force guys, you've got a little mini chibi blind bag He-Man guy. I honestly don't even remember who's in there. I think it's Trifops.
I don't know.
I don't remember. You can pull them out if you want.
What's the fun of it? It's a blind bag. There's a Game Boy game.
There is.
I can't see which one.
Kicks for Game Boy with the manual.
I miss my Game Boy so much.
One of the fun vintage knockoff Power Ranger guys, Power Teens.
I love the Power Teens.
Red Power Teen.
I love the Power Teens.
Some people love
I love knockoff stuff more than regular stuff, I think. Mr. Burns is in front.
Montgomery Burns, everyone's favorite Christmas. Did they ever do a Scrooge with him? They should have.
I'm sure they did.
I am positive they did.
Jonathan Riker.
No, that's just William.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's
Yeah,
not
not Jonathan
Thomas.
Frakes. It's William Riker.
It's
But it
William.
is Jonathan Frakes too. You can call him either one. He'll respond to it all. Is this a set of 2?
Yeah, it's just 2 coloring books. I don't know.
2 Star Wars coloring books. These are great stocking stuffers for your niece or nephew who loves the new Star Wars trilogy because they haven't developed any taste yet.
Anything that doesn't get claimed tonight that's new
Is going in
is
the...
going in the donation to match the rest of the stuff that we had donated today.
Is this a set of 2 or is this one each?
Oh, they're just cute and weird. I don't know.
Okay.
They're Loot Crate pins. It's a set.
All right, set of Loot Crate pins. You got a Deadpool and you got a Chef from South Park.
The Deadpool is cute because it's a pop head.
Yeah, it's a pop head.
It's just cute.
What she said. It's
I'm
cute.
so excited about round 2.
Let's not talk it up too much.
I'm excited about round 2.
The first rule of round 2 is you don't talk about round 2.
All right. Oh my God. Frogger for Genesis?
That is a MIB Frogger for Genesis.
Wow.
Yeah. Listen, man, we got to make sure these people.
Behind that is...
I don't know who RBWJR 1976 is.
Well, based on the initials R W, I'm going to make
Snake
a guess.
Eyes Pop. How about that? Snake Eyes.
Mr. 1976, if you could let us know who you are so that we can make sure you're in our roll call.
And start paying attention here. Claim.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with
You
that.
guys figure this out. I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
This looks like a lot of Intellivision. Right?
Yes. I'm sorry. Yes, it's a lot of foreign television.
All right,
games.
you can see what games they are.
Space Shuttle, Pitfall's in there. Did you do the Baby Yoda stuff behind?
Not yet.
Okay.
So a lot of foreign television games with their manuals. Behind that is a Mandalorian. Is that a pin back there?
It looks like a keychain.
It's a Mandalorian notebook, a Baby Yoda keychain, and a Mandalorian pin.
Cute.
Like a Mandalorian head pin.
Cute.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a Power of the Force Emperor up there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's exactly what that is.
And what else is going on back here? Did this notebook come with the Mandalorian stuff? The pin?
The little baby notebook?
Yeah,
I
that's
said
all
that,
part
yeah.
of it. Okay.
Yep.
It looks like a tiny pound puppy.
Yes, that is a vintage.
A little vintage pound puppy. How about that?
That is a vintage pound puppy that is going to be screen used in the 2024 Tucker calendar. Spoilers.
On top of that is a Ghost Popper, another Kenner Ghostbusters toy. That's a Ghost Popper with one of his popper ghosts that pops out of his mouth. And then a little pony. I don't know who that is.
That's Pinkie Pie.
That's Pinkie Pie.
She's a G4.
She's a G4.
She has tinsel in her hair. I forget which one she is.
Totally
exactly.
has tinsel in her hair.
She is. She is the Crystal Empire Pinkie Pie.
Yeah, Crystal Empire. They went up against the Daleks in early season of.
No, they didn't.
Was that pound puppy used in anything, say, maybe on Thursday?
Maybe I already said that.
Did you? Okay.
Yes, I did.
I was trying to sort out RBW here.
Yes, I'm not sure. What's
This
going on
is
with that.
Star Trek First Contact. Picard as Dixon Hill, or is it just?
It looks like Dixon Hill to me. Yeah. I'm assuming that that's Rich, but he needs to confirm that so we can make sure
that
we
was
get him
my
on the wheel.
assumption, but yeah.
Yeah.
What's that over there? A ball sack.
We got a ball sack. You guys may remember these from such fun adventures as Bartertown 181, Bartertown 176.
These
I'm
guys,
just making up
these
numbers.
guys are
just gonna
fun. As you
say.
can see, they are called ball sacks. Like blow up.
Zach.
See
Zack.
that ball sack?
Ball sack.
They're fun. You could scratch your ball sack. You could shake your ball sack. You could fondle it and caress the ball sack. They're just a lot of fun.
Zack.
That's what I said. Ball sack. They're a lot of fun to do that stuff with.
Zach.
You can flip your ball sack around. Let me smell this ball sack.
Probably don't want to twist it, though.
It smells good. Doesn't smell bad. It's all good. A lot of fun
done?
jokes in there.
Are you done?
A lot of fun ball sack
Are you
jokes in there.
done? All right, I've got a couple comics over here. I've got
Should I go to camera one, or are you going to do it here? Okay.
Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, the child's book from Scholastic. Topical. I have got, this is cool. This is a reprint of Detective Comics number 27. It's from a free comic book day event a few years ago. It's a special edition, but it's a reprint of that original
The
book.
first appearance of a guy named
Batman.
Kevin.
Kevin Neal?
No, I'm just kidding.
Kevin
No.
Grant.
This is really cool. This is 1999 military guy. This is Action Jackson from 1999.
Action Jackson.
He's a World War II Ranger. He's got all these World War II weapons. He's got like a 1911. He's got all kinds of stuff, but that's the figure.
He's really cool.
Super cool.
Oh, his
I like
jacket.
that he's just there being suspect. This is just a cool trait. I just thought it looked cool. Supreme power. So this is the story of Hyperion, who's basically Marvel's version of Superman. It's like his origin story. That is Marvel, right? Yeah. I don't know. It just looked cool. It looked interesting. What else do we have?
Oh,
Is there no one else?
I think that's round one.
Is there no one else?
Did we talk about what's behind the Emperor there? On the top?
No, we didn't.
Oh, the VHS.
And this is a special edition set of 3. Original trilogy, special edition VHS in their little special fancy
Is
box.
it before or after?
It's the special edition, so I believe it's the ones that have been altered.
Okay.
But it is the complete set of 3 in their...
It is absolutely the ones that have been altered.
Yes. So they're in their thing, doing their thing.
Did we figure out who that person was?
I think it's Rich, but he hasn't answered.
Okay.
So,
I typed
Mr.
to him too.
1976, we need you to confirm who you are so we can put you on the roll call and get you your stuff if you are supposed to be here.
We gotta put you on the wheel once we figure out who you are.
Yeah, we gotta put you on the wheel. So speak now, or I guess don't.
I mean, we'll put you on the wheel with that name, and then when you gotta pick.
Well,
I hope
listen. Let's just back this truck up.
Okay.
We're assuming this person belongs here, and they didn't somehow get here.
Oh, we need a bouncer.
Yeah, we're
I'm
assuming.
gonna call that
Tucker.
ball sack. I'm gonna slap a ball sack on you.
Tucker
We've
will
had-
handle it.
You're gonna get the ball sack.
We've had so many technical difficulties with the stream. I wouldn't be surprised if like random people could be getting in somehow. I'm
Yeah.
not sure how.
We're
but,
gonna give you the ball sack and pinch it.
Based on the name, I'm assuming that it's Rich. I don't want to assume that it's Rich and put Rich on the wheel if Rich isn't here.
We also don't want to put him on the wheel if he's no longer here, and then spend
Yes.
15 minutes going, Rich, where are
Casper
you?
said this version is the remastered,
So-
but before the newest remaster.
So
Does it have? I think it has the.
Stop talking about two things.
I think it has the special stuff in it though. The like the extra Java scenes and all that.
So I'd like to start.
Okay.
So we're gonna start. Mr. 1976, if you are still watching, whoever you are, please let us know as soon as you're able so we can put you on the wheel. But until we confirm that you are here and that you belong here, we are not going to put you on the wheel. Does that seem fair to everyone?
We'll get you on as soon as you sing out.
I mean, it's hard to get here if you're not.
It can be hard to get here, yes, if you don't belong here, but I need to know who they are. So we'll add them to the wheel once they say, hey, I'm here. Sound fair?
Yeah, let's,
So is
let's
it
check our
time for-
messages, see if anybody messaged us already.
My phone's dead.
Okay,
Time,
let me check the
time for the
messages.
first
My
spin
phone
yet?
is dead. So I guess we'll check the messages briefly. And then we will continue forward.
Yeah, Casper, I typed to him too.
I'm going to eat a bite of pizza.
I'm gonna just amuse myself by shuffling the names on the wheel. 'cause I
You know
like
what?
doing
That's
it.
going to confuse us. So let's just not do that
Oh,
right now.
valid, okay.
Let's just hold on a second. Because if they're not in our order,
It's a very confuse us kind of day.
if they're not in the correct order, then we're going to have a problem.
No new messages.
Are there any comments in the group
I'm about to go look.
that
Anything that
may have just randomly been posted on some random post that,
About to go look.
yeah.
anything that
Those have to
looks
fucking happen sometimes.
strangely like yeah.
Selena, keep the troops entertained while I chew.
Keep the troops entertained. Okay,
Oh,
we
go to
are.
Tucker Cam. What's Tucker
I was
doing?
gonna say, as you know, we're making the Tucker calendar. Tucker is as wildly incongruent as the rest of the show today. Tucker has managed to turn his back to the camera
Mike Rivera asked for Pond Fartoys.
and
Nothing
turn
new
his
in the
bed
group.
sideways.
Why would you say it out loud on the stream?
Justin has no filter. Do you know this?
Why
I
would you
was
say
happy.
that out loud on the stream?
I was excited that he asked for that.
Tucker absolutely
He
is
said
all
it out
tuckered
loud.
out.
He said it in the group.
Oh, okay.
No, he didn't message me and say.
Okay.
No, he said it in the group.
Okay, I feel better.
Oh, can I tell Jack the entertaining question I had while I was packing his stuff the other day?
No, because then he'll be spoiled.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Jack, remind me after you get your next box from Farpoint. I have a funny story to tell you.
She thought something I was packing was a Pond Far toy and not a Farpoint toy for you.
And I was very confused by it. I'm like, what?
Rarely do the two cross over.
Yeah, that's
All right.
why.
I'm
Not
gonna
that there's
say that
anything
we're
wrong
ready
with
to
Pond
go.
Far stuff.
If
Let's spin the goddamn wheel.
If
I'm trying to.
RBJ
She wouldn't let me.
1976 wants to say who he is, then we'll
We-
deal
we-
with it then.
We worked that out.
Who are we thinking it is?
I believe it's Rich
RW,
Weiss, but I can't
the
be
RW
sure.
makes me think Rich Weiss.
Does it have RW in it?
Yes.
RBWJR 1976.
You know what? Let's call out Rich Weiss and put Rich Weiss on the wheel.
Okay.
If we do that when we spin him, we'll have to holler for 15 minutes and then go past him anyway if he's not here. But okay, if you want him on the wheel, I'll put him on the wheel.
Do it up. Well, I
I-E or
shoot.
E-I?
I don't know. Just put W.
I hate to misspell people's names
I
because
think
everyone...
it's EI. That's why I pronounce it Weiss, but
I thought it was I-E, but I've been wrong before.
I don't know. Rich W is good enough. We know who we're talking about.
Yeah, everyone always slaughters the spelling of my name, so I'm sensitive about not doing it to other people.
Me too. All right. I think we're ready to actually start. I hope everybody got
Okay.
their notebooks out.
So I can shuffle now? You guys are going to peek around so that they can see you
I
behind
don't
the
need
wheel?
to peek around while I'm chewing.
Fair. Okay, so I'm
I
gonna
got my
Violent Night candy
Violent
cane.
Night candy cane.
shuffle a couple times.
I am gonna put a candy cane in a hot glue gun to see what happens.
There was a candy cane in the warehouse the other day that looked pretty violent.
That was a Pond Fart candy cane.
I know, that's why I said it. It was meant to be funny.
It doesn't have to be violent.
Can I spin the wheel now?
Yeah.
Please.
Is there music?
Yes.
Is it Christmas music?
I hope
No.
not.
It's beginning to look a lot like palm fog.
And Justin
Who's
had a
first?
stroke. Mike is first.
Mike
Mr.
Rivera. He's gonna get the. I know he's gonna get.
Thunderdome. What is today's date? The 9th?
There's not much absolute 80s vintage here. I know exactly what he's gonna go for. Mike Rivera. I don't know what today's date is.
Today's the 9th. I'm just chewing sloppily. I'm just like, I don't even care. Hal said that Tucker is mooning the camera.
He kind of was.
He kind of was, yeah.
Aww. I did not call that.
I love that.
That's a Tucker Calendar screen used puppy.
This will be in next year's Tucker calendar, which is out in 2 weeks.
Thanks for throwing me under the bus there.
I was gonna say you put it out then. No, that's actually a pretty decent estimate.
Mike said she finally won something. Well, she's a woman who wants for nothing, Mike. You make sure of that. So
There
I'm
you
glad
go.
we had something for her. I love that.
Okay, I'm gonna wheel it up now.
Amy, when it's your turn, if you need us to go over anything, we certainly will. It's no problem.
Mike, did you see -1 yet? Did he say if he saw -1 yet?
I don't remember. I've heard great things. It's set in World War II? Is that true?
I don't know. It's
Some-
post, I think.
Somebody told me it was set during
Have you
World War
had
II.
the new Frosty at Wendy's? No, I have not tried it, Casper.
No. Selena, please spin
Let's
the
go
wheel.
see it, Mike.
As we just chew and stare.
It requires a series of precision clicks.
It does, and if you click in
If
the
I
wrong
click in
order,
the wrong order, everything goes to shit and can all be shouts.
yep, you don't want to hear him shout.
Don't want to hear him shout. What's it about? We're all about Alicia. Alicia. When you're gonna geisha.
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember what rhymes with Alicia.
Not geisha.
A geisha rhymes with Alicia.
It's geisha.
Well, not in my world. It's geisha.
Well, clearly. Amy sent us a photo. Awesome. My phone is dead. Amy, I'm sure that you get thanked now and then for what you do from the people that you help, but I want you to know that we appreciate you because, and this is gonna sound stupid, but before we hooked up with you the last year that we did a toy drive with local people here in Mays Landing, they never showed up to get the toys. They totally ghosted us, and it was really weird. And we appreciate that we have an outlet for the stuff that we know that we can accumulate.
Those people selling bottled water
Yeah.
and making money was more important than getting toys for.
It was weird. So these folks, they wanted money,
I don't
not
wanna out
toys.
them.
I don't want to out them either. They're a local group, being run by a parents of an ex-friend of mine. They didn't seem to care about the toys. They wanted money. It was weird.
They cared more about profit.
Money matters, of course. You need it, but it was awkward that the toy store couldn't give them toys. They just wanted money. It was weird. We're ready to go. Next up.
Especially when the name Toys is in the title of the place.
Yeah. And the title of the group. And the title of the
Twas
group.
the night before Christmas, coming down your chimney.
Excuse me.
David Mao.
That's kind of far.
There are no chimneys.
This is my
Someone said there are no chimneys.
what is his name? The guy who plays Violent Night.
David Harbour.
This is my David Harbour Violent Night. Peppermint thing.
Don't try to bite that. You're going to break your teeth off. Candy canes are scary.
And then mine will break in solidarity because they're.
All right, now that
Trying
we've
to say
started,
everything.
this is going well. Now that we've started.
And that sentence followed immediately by dead air.
Yeah.
I'm
chewing.
sucking.
I'm chewing. He's sucking. This is how it goes.
Dave and Mal.
Chewing and sucking.
Balzac.
All right, you guys got your Balzac.
Dave, I want you to be careful with this Balzac. Keep it clean. Wash your Balzac often.
Can we move the pizza?
Don't get the Balzac
I'll
on the
take
pizza.
it back here.
I'm rubbing it all over the pizza.
She's rubbing the Balzac on the pizza.
I'll take the pizza.
Not next to my computer.
You want another slice, Selena?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Your sister's gonna have to take it and do it. Yeah.
Just hand it to me. I'll put it back here. It'll be fine.
I don't believe anything you're saying.
Here. We also have to spin the wheel again.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Spin it to win it. If it itches, call a
Put the
doctor.
wheel on the screen. We need to maximize the wheel. Then we need to spin the wheel. Then we need to go back so we can see it.
Santa's coming to town.
With a Balzac. Oh, who will it be? Oh, it's so close.
Couldn't
Bill
call
and
that one. Bill and Katie.
I cannot wait to go home and get on the couch after this. Put a few balls on the Christmas tree. Are you alright? He's having a candy cane problem.
Frogger for Genesis. Big shock pick there.
We
Unfortunately, Bill, you're very predictable, but
We
I
need to
love
finish
that about
watching,
you.
Nothing to be said.
the
Nothing to be
Muscles
said
and
against
Mayhem
it.
thing.
We do. So we've been watching
The what?
So there's a thing on Netflix. It's the unauthorized biography of American Gladiator, and it's very good. They did a great job editing. It's amusing. There's cute little animations. It's awesome. All right, keep going. Keep this going. Keep the party started. Keep it going. Keep it coming. While I chew on my pizza.
Wait. Okay.
Sucking on my candy cane. Getting the candy vein. I don't know. I
Stop,
got nothing.
please.
Stop, please. She begs.
Mommy, what's a candy vein?
Dave Corson.
It's whatever you want it to be, honey.
Well, it's
Whatever
like
you want it to
where you
be.
get gold from inside it's sugar.
Well, when a daddy vein and a mummy vein love each other very
No.
much. I got
In
nothing.
television set.
Ooh,
Right there in front of you.
yeah. You're getting pizza fingers for free, Dave.
You ready? Can I go?
Yeah.
Bring it up. Snowing.
And blow in.
It's going to be blowing tomorrow night. We're supposed to get some weather tomorrow night.
Of
Not,
course.
not snowing, though.
As soon as we put up the skeletons.
Yeah. John Rubart.
What John say he was watching you couldn't hear?
SpongeBob. SpongeBob Bob.
Sponge boy me Bob.
Yeah, so tomorrow it's supposed to start like 50 mile per hour winds just after we put up the skeletons. Any of you guys who aren't local.
John bought the girls.
A Balzac? Oh,
Balzac.
great. You're never too young, I guess.
So we were lucky enough to get our hands on a second 12-foot skeleton this season for $75. And we've got them both set up at the front of the store at the sign area with the trees where the wildflowers grow. They're wearing Santa hats. They have candy canes in their hands. The sign needs to be replaced terribly, but it has a beautiful wreath that Justin did around it with lights. It's amazing. This is just the beginning of the iceberg. Next year we're going to have the Christmas village, and it's going to be amazing. And no Wish.com people are going to be able to compete.
Hang on a second, I got.
Whose turn was it? Did you roll?
Hang on a
Rubart's
second, I
turn.
got sauce on the HDMI cable. Alright, there we're good.
It's John's turn?
Yep.
John, it's your turn.
Sorry, I had pizza sauce on the HDMI cable.
You didn't pull it out, right?
I don't think so. Can everyone still see?
Yeah.
Hell no. I have a leaf blower, but thank you.
Oh, do you? That might be good, so I can find that meadow muffin Tucker left the other day. Blow the leaves out of the way.
What?
Apparently Tucker crapped in the yard and we couldn't find it.
There's a spot. I'll show you where. It'll turn up in a couple days.
None of us stepped on it yet,
Oh,
so.
I'm sorry. He's a small chihuahua. It's brown, and all the leaves are brown. It's not that easy.
All the leaves are brown and the poop is too.
Just
John,
a
it's your
little-
turn to choose.
Oh, nope. John didn't choose yet. Sorry.
I'm running out of
I
songs.
saw him make a comment, and my mind thought, oh, he said something. We can move on.
Good.
Oh, John's going to go with the Harry Potter Legos. Nice
I love
pick.
that for you.
This peppermint's really clear my nostrils.
Smells good from
I
over
can
here.
smell it from here, so it's got to be pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tucker has absolutely stepped in poo before, and he's been mortally offended by it, which I thought was hilarious.
Every time he pees on a pole, the next time he goes up to the pole, he's like, "Who peed here? Whose pee is that?"
He absolutely acts like that at home, too. He's like, wait,
Yeah.
somebody peed here. I'm like, it was you,
It was you,
dingbat.
idiot.
Yeah.
All
jump in
right.
the
Who is
leaves.
going to be next, I wonder?
You come here, Casper, and jump in the leaves for us that way.
Santa's in the house. Santa Claus, what
Oh,
did you
Catherine.
bring me year.
Oh, I love that, Justin. Keep going with that. That was a good
Casper, you
song.
talked yourself up. It's your turn.
This is good. It's not grandma's pie good, but it's good. It's got those leaves under the cheese. I love it when they do the leaves under the
Casper's
cheese.
going with Picard.
Dixon Hill. Good choice on that. I love heme. I have a pile over here if you want to hand me the tag. Got a little pile next to my dead, useless phone.
John's
John's a little behind, but it's good. We got you, John. You're a little
delay.
behind, but we got you.
Odd delay. I got you.
All right, next up. Did we both just do that?
In the same tone at the
everything
same
about my
time. Absolutely hate you.
Oh, this one's jazzy.
What did you bring me, Santa Claus? What did you bring me?
That's great.
What did you just do? Why would you do that?
I don't know. It had a little Latin flavor.
I think this is supposed to be pop. I forget what genre I chose.
Jack V. Live from.
Jack
Live
V's
from
house.
California.
What is it? Central or Northern?
I feel like it was central-ish. I don't know. Jack, are you considered North California or Central? Only answer once you've chosen your item.
Yeah. No distracting the person whose turn it is. They have a very important decision to make. The Army Man. Action Jackson.
He's cool. I like
He's
him.
super cool. He's freaking awesome.
I like all his little accessories.
I like him too.
This came from a lot from Dr. Fossil, Selena, and in that lot there was a bunch of. You got it, thank you.
A bunch of.
There was a bunch of 12-inch G.I. Joe stuff,
Oh, nice.
so I ganked a little bit of it for our collection.
Cool.
We're ready to roll.
Oh, okay. Let's roll. Do we have a picture of the 12-inch Spock?
Casper, I don't know. It depends on which one it was. I don't remember which one it was. He's definitely northern, 2 hours from the border of Oregon.
You and Casper should get together and send us pictures.
That would be so cool.
Santa Claus, what did you bring me this year?
I love this. Did you just write
Santa
this?
Claus, make sure it's a cold beer.
Hey, it rhymes.
I love that. I love that for you. Mr. Kinsey, it is your turn. On The Price is Free.
I love that.
I hope Eddie is just like, what the hell is my brother mixed up in with these weirdos?
So is San Francisco considered Northern California?
AT-AT Driver and Commander. Well chosen. Is what? Sorry, Justin?
San Francisco considered Northern California. Like, what's Grants Pass? I want to meet. I want to see.
That sounds like a cool place.
I want to go to Grants Pass.
So I think we're ready for the next spin.
Here we go. Oh, Eddie's familiar. He knew what he was getting into. All right. No
Okay,
more
good.
sympathy for Eddie then. He knows what he's getting into. All right.
Casper calls San Francisco the armpit of Cali. Eddie loves us. Oh, Eddie, I love that. Oh, this is a good one.
Since this was Santa Claus, what did you bring me? I can't. It doesn't
You're
fit.
just doing the same song.
Yeah, I am. I am. How? Take off your headphones so you can hear me now.
Oh, does he have his man phones on so he doesn't have to listen to you sing?
He probably
Why
has
do
his
they have
subtitles on.
headphones?
Rob said he's never been to the Fresno area. Oh my god, you shattered it.
I did. Well, he has headphones on. He can't hear me. Hal said dice.
Hasn't Hal like gotten dice like almost every Thunderdome?
It's either him or Alicia every time.
Have you met us? Is there anything
It's
wrong
also
with
the
collecting dice?
Let's actually put the dice in the bag. Selena, keep it going.
Keeping it going.
Well, I'm not gonna feel like this. Hello, Santa Claus. What did you bring me this year?
Ay, caramba, Santa! What
Ay,
have you
ay,
done?
ay.
The same
Santa
song
Claus.
for every kind of music is great.
Alright, so,
So it's the person who may or may not actually
it's
be
the
here.
person who probably isn't actually here. How long are we going to give him to choose something?
Long enough for me to eat this pizza?
That's too long.
Everyone, tag this person in a comment.
I hate all of you.
I don't want to hear anything like, oh, I didn't know, I didn't get a chance. I want everyone to tag this person.
So
in the
did
comment.
he come in? He said 2 things he wanted. Maybe he did that and then just bounced.
That's hilarious. What were the things?
I don't know. Selena, scroll back up.
Because we'll give him one of them.
We will if we can. He showed up. Like, we can't say he didn't show up, right?
Yeah, we need to review the procedure in the VIP group then.
You're right. We probably do. But at least he showed up.
Fair.
I mean, he didn't tell us who he was, which is a problem.
I think we figured it out.
Well, luckily we're sleuths to the extreme.
Rock a mic like a vandal.
Claim Mr. Burns and Riker.
All right.
All right.
What did he say first? Mr. Burns.
He said Mr. Burns.
Pull Mr. Burns
we'll
for
give him
Rich.
Mr. Burns.
Hey, we have a latecomer.
That's for sure.
Yes, Kevin, of course. Of course you are. Welcome, and we're glad you can make it. Selena, add him to the list. I will put him on my list.
So what we'll do,
Kevin, my man,
you're here.
just gonna have to look at stuff as it goes around.
And
It's your
when it
turn.
gets to his name, when it spins up on his name,
Yes.
we'll go over it roughly.
Yeah, if you haven't made a choice by that point, we will go over everything with you.
Welcome, Kevin.
Kevin N in the house. Better late than never, my
That's
man.
right.
His first ever eligible Thunderdome. He was late and he was too nice to say anything. I said, never do that again. Shout. The minute you get here, make sure you let us know. So I'm glad you did that.
We want you
Kevin.
to shout and shout. And let it all out.
I don't know about all that.
Man, that was
Anyway.
a lot of peppermint.
That was so much peppermint.
Woo!
All right.
My nostrils are clear.
Rich W is good. We've got Kevin on the list. And we're ready to continue, right? Armpit,
Yeah.
butthole, whatever. Is that a Pond Far game?
Yeah, they're making
Yes.
up Ponfar board games over here
Oh, Jesus.
while we're sorting out
We
Kevin.
can- I guess we
See
can
what
do
you
that.
started, Kevin?
We rolled a 69.
No, we didn't. All right. Is Kevin on? Kevin's on the wheel? Kevin's on the list?
Kevin's
Spin
on
the wheel.
Spin
Kevin's
that
on the
bad
list.
boy.
Santa Claus! Santa Claus!
Is that just, you're just going to keep saying Santa Claus?
Oh, Santa Claus! Well, apparently Cher just had a hit. Her
Yep.
7th decade in a row having a hit song, and it's a Christmas song.
Dude, God bless her, man. She, first of all, the work that she got done is amazing. She is still beautiful. Not that she wouldn't have been if she was aging, but she is gorgeous. She has had #1 hits over 7 decades.
At least one every decade for 7 decades.
She is a phenomenon. Cher is amazing. Tara, let's see. If I was Tara, what would I pick? I have a few.
Who picked the AT-AT figures?
Mr. Kimsey.
All right.
Shortcake doll.
It is
Aw.
cherries. It is Cherry Cuddler. Cherry Cuddler.
Smells like peppermint. Oh wait, no. That's my mustache.
That's just your
It's
entire
your life right
She's
now.
so cute.
She's cute. She doesn't have shoes, but she does have her hat still.
She
She's
doesn't need
really
shoes.
cute.
She just runs around in socks.
They're actually cuter when they do that. All right, keep this party train, Selena. Keep us on the rolling. Keep us on the train.
Santa Claus. I got them.
I got all of it. Santa, yeah, Santa, Christmas, Santa.
Ride or
Christmas.
die.
Oh my God. So all right. Since George isn't here, I can talk about him. Mr. Scully, George Scully, came today as Santa, and there were some kids here during the car show action,
Heather wants the Mandalorian set.
and one of the kids didn't believe him. Didn't believe that he really, was part of Santa's crew.
Santa culture.
So did George
So
give him a lump of coal?
no, he went and got his driver's license and showed him that he has an endorsement for sleigh on his driver's license.
That's hard to get to.
It is. Anyway, go ahead. George was phenomenal today with all the kids in Santa. It was really great.
Hang on a second, I forgot how to do what I'm doing.
There's a lot. It's hard. There's too many windows to open and can shut and do all kinds of crap. It's a lot.
It's when I was miss a beat, lose the rhythm.
Even if we had 2 monitors, I thought of this. If we had 2 monitors, it would be just as hard.
It'd be worse because I'd have to keep moving my stupid head instead of just my stupid eyes. You have it down perfectly, and then miss a beat,
Santa
lose the rhythm, and
Claus.
I'm
Santa Claus.
all like opening Baldur's Gate 3 on here. Or something.
Alan Simoli.
You do not want to open my Baldur's Gate game on during the stream because I think we'd get Ponfar copyright.
Yeah, a little
Alan,
bit.
Oh, they're
Star
on
Wars
it.
On it.
VHS. Good choice, Alan. I wasn't sure about that when I brought it out, but I thought just the right person would love it. I'm glad you grabbed
Looks like
that.
it's going to a good home.
It is. All right. Ugh. I don't want to crush anything. All right, Selena, keep
I'm
it
surprised
going.
I didn't get the Snake Eyes pop. I got nothing for this. Eddie Scott Faust.
Eddie.
Woo!
Woo! I love the little woo. I'm surprised no one got the Home Alone book. I'm kind of in it.
Eddie's on it.
Riddler comic.
Awesome.
Well done.
Man, what a cool cover. Damn, what a cool cover.
How I plan on playing Baldur's Gate 3 times. I'm doing my regular custom run. I want to do an origin run as one of the original characters, and I also want to do a Dark Urge. I'm planning on doing 3, but I'm almost to the middle of Act 3 right now. It's very, very tense. All right, go on.
Oh no, my Facebook page is scheduled for permanent deletion due to a post that has infringed upon our trade.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
What are we gonna do?
We're going to spin the wheel.
We are. Will it be Amy or Kevin? Let's take bets.
It will absolutely be Amy or Kevin.
Well, what's cool is that we can go over everything that's left for the both of them.
Well, that's a good spot.
Yeah,
Good
that
shot.
actually works really well. Amy, if you need assistance, I know you missed a few things. Selena, go to camera 2 real quick. We've got a carded Riker. We've got a set of 2 Star Wars coloring books. We've got a set of Loot Crate exclusive pins. It is Chef from South Park and Deadpool. We've got a Snake Eyes Pop, fresh off the wall. We've got a Power of the Force holographic Emperor. We have a Ghostbusters Ghost Popper. Buzzsaw from Silverhawks, right in the front. Next to him, we have one of the bad guys from the original RoboCop toy line. I don't remember his name. He has like a gun saw. What are the little traps called? It's the ghost trap? That's
Yeah, it's actually literally called Ghost Trap.
Little purple ghost trap there in front. Back behind, we've got an Obi-Wan red card, Power of the Force, to the back. A Big Fortuna green card, Power of the Force, to the front. Next to him, we have a set of, it's a Tasmanian Devil patch and pin for your uncle who has a Harley, as Justin would say. Great for the stocking stuffer. We have Frank Zappa as a pop.
In like a Uncle Sam hat of some
In
sort.
an Uncle Sam hat. We have a blind bag He-Man, I think it's Triclops minifig from Funko, I think.
Don't forget the
We
Game Boy
have
game.
Kicks for Game Boy with the manual.
I miss my Game Boy so much.
We have a red Power Teen, which is a knockoff Power Ranger. I have Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, the book. I have a reprint of Detective Comics 27, the first appearance of Batman. And I have a cool Marvel graphic novel. Supreme Power, the story of Hyperion, who is basically their version of Superman. And that is everything we have left for round 1. So Amy, it is your choice. Any one of those items you would like to choose from, you are welcome to do so. That smells so pepperminty. Now I want peppermint, and I have no peppermints.
Go brush your teeth.
I mean, he's not wrong.
My toothpaste is
Emperor.
I think mine's peppermint.
mine is orange.
I like that there's 2 wheels on this because I spin this and this one doesn't move. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
It's kind of cool.
Okay.
Amy, thank you. And
Thank you, Amy.
last but not least, we are going to give
Everyone gets their wheel spin.
everybody gets their wheel spin. Kevin gets his wheel spin.
Everyone gets their
They
own custom
call me
music.
Santa.
I'm the man.
I drink Fanta. I like to banter. That means talk a lot.
Sure, we like to do that. All right, Kevin. Hopefully you were listening when I went over everything for Amy. Let us know
'Cause we're
what.
not doing it again.
Please don't hover over the stop button. You make me nervous. Can you please put up the comments so we can see if anyone is coming?
You're just getting awfully particular.
I'm getting so demanding. I know. I hate it. All right. I think Riker fell over. I think that's what's happening here.
He's going with the Motu minifig.
All right.
Cool.
I think it's Triclops here.
Anybody claim right
No. No one claimed Riker.
there? Alright.
We were talking about him because the mysterious
The mysterious stranger
guest
who showed up,
expressed
said
interest
3
in him.
things and left. All right. I believe that's Triclops. I'm going to double check. All right, now we should talk about round 2.
All right, well, round 2 for the mysterious stranger. We can nix him right now. He called it.
Yep.
All right, guys. Here's how round 2 is going to work. Kevin, you're first. This is new. Go ahead, Selena. Interrupt me.
Just the mysterious stranger goes first instead of in his order.
Unless somebody wants that, so I will leave it out. That's a very good point.
It is a good point, but that's not how we're doing round 2.
It is not, but they can claim something on here if they want.
All right, so when it's his turn, if it's still here.
Yes.
Then he's
So, Selena, very good point.
That was why I interrupted you.
It's bad enough that we're giving him any preferential treatment. We didn't identify who he was.
All right.
At any rate.
Round 2 is going to work this way. Kevin, you're first. Pay attention. Everybody else, pay attention. We've had a lot of, this month especially, but everybody always asks for specific things. Hey, John Rupert said, can you put Marvel Legends in this week? Mike Rivera asked for Ponfar this week.
I mean, that's that.
I talked to Hal the other day, and Hal was like, I like G.I. Joe and Transformers.
I'll allow it. Mike, if you want Ponfar, I'll allow it.
So, Kevin, you first.
Santa's surprise. Is that what
you're going to get Santa's surprise? You say the toy line, I'm going to go pick something out of one of the cases here in the store. Now, you can be surprised, like it's Christmas morning, and I'll just put it in your bag, and you're not going to know what it is until you come get it. Or, I'll show you right now, and if it's something you're not really into or something you already have, you could barter or trade with in the VIP group with your other VIPs. That's up to you, whether you want to see it now or not, but I am going to go pick it. But I assume he's going to say Star Wars, or Penelope might. One of us is going to go pick. I think Kevin's probably going to say Star Wars. So Kevin,
don't put him in.
Name a toy line, and if we have something from that toy line, we're going to go pull it.
So that being said, if you'd rather have something that's still up here from round 1, you can go for that as well.
Absolutely.
But we love the idea of the Santa surprise.
I think it's cool
because it's a surprise for us. Because we were like, what the hell are we doing tonight? We are so like.
So Penelope's like, why don't we just let him pull something out of the case?
Why don't we just let him pull stuff out of there? Star Wars: The Vintage Collection.
Oh, that's very specific. Okay. I'll allow that. Very specific.
Now,
let me make sure I got something.
Okay, but we need to know if they want to see it and know what they're getting, or if they want to be surprised.
Well, he can tell you that while I go look.
All right. So, in addition to what you're interested in, guys, folks, ladies, everyone, you also should tell us if you want to be surprised, or if you want us to show you what you're getting. I love this. This is great. This is great. So Kevin, let me know whether you'd like to be surprised. And we'll just surreptitiously stick it in the tub while I write it down. Or if you want to know what you're getting. And like Dustin said, if you don't want it, you can trade it. I don't know who wants to do that. I'm not about that. How they're randomly lagging here in Eldora. So on our end, at any rate, I'll look. I'd like to know. All right, fair enough. That's a good choice. I can hear him in the back room doing something. So
I would choose to look at it too. I don't like surprises that much.
I mean, I like to be surprised, but he does not want to be surprised. He wants to know what it is.
All right. See, I would prefer this. I like this. I would want this.
Of course you like this, because you're like wandering away. So far, I haven't noticed any red lines on our stream. So hopefully...
The little squares stayed pretty green.
Hopefully it's YouTube, and it works itself out. We don't have too many more problems. Yeah. I was just like, why don't we just ask them what they want, and we'll go get it. You can surprise me on the stream, haha. It's definitely a good idea.
There we go. There you go. It's the best of both worlds. It's a surprise now and known when it arrives. That's the way to do it. Where's my dog?
Where is the dog? We're going to get boring really fast. What's Tucker doing?
Tucker's probably boringly sleeping. Yep. Tucky.
He's literally just showing us his butt.
Tucker Edward. There's Tucker Edward.
While we're waiting, do we have a date for Thunderdome December? I think New Year's Eve is the 31st. I don't have my calendar in front of me right now. It's either the 30th or the 31st. We're shooting. Selena, do you have a calendar? Oh, even better. The 30th would work, so I would like it to do it in 3 weeks. That's after the holiday, so this will probably be the last. You can put me back on. This is definitely going to be the last Thunderdome of the year of before Christmas rather. So that's why we're doing our Santa surprise here. So this is definitely going to be the last one before Christmas. I believe we have no reason we can't do it on the 30th. It's not New Year's Eve, which I was concerned with.
What's The
It
latest.
should work.
What's the latest Farpoint can ship something and have it reasonably expect to arrive by Christmas?
This week,
Okay.
the 18th, maybe. Don't quote me on that, Casper, but there's as far as I can tell, there's nothing preventing us from being normal this month
Yeah.
for December. And we really appreciate that you guys have gone along with the changes and the schedule conflicts and the holiday.
Normality's always the goal.
Listen, we're loosey goosey. We hope you're all right with that. I mean, this is what loosey goosey gets. We're being loosey goosey tonight, but I think it's fun. Kevin.
I think Kevin said he wanted to know what he was getting.
Yes.
All right. So he's got a mint on card, unpunched, vintage collection, Endor Han. You might already have it.
Ooh.
That's okay.
Cool.
Sell it, trade it, keep it, love it, upgrade.
Give it to the toy drive. Whatever you want to do.
We got enough for the toy drive. Beautiful, unpunched, VC. Oh, this is Saga. Oh, it's not Vintage Collection. Oh, I fucked up. Let me go get a Vintage Collection. Unless
He
you're alright
loves
with
it.
that.
He loves it.
He loves it.
Okay, all right.
So we have a
I
winner.
love that you were gone all that time and you still didn't.
The Saga and Collection and Vintage Collection are very close to each other.
All right. Unpunched is good. He loves it. All right. That means it's Amy's turn. Amy, I hope that you were paying attention to what we got going on here. Amy, let us know a toy line, a genre.
I feel like Santa. Go on and choose
flavor.
I want to do one. Like you're not gonna hug
do
all of
Amy.
them. You're not gonna hug all of them.
Do Amy.
Amy, let us know what genre or toy line you're into. What just give us a little idea, and we're gonna go get Santa's sack and pull something out. Not the Balzac.
We're gonna get Santa's Balzac.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Someone already claimed Santa's Balzac.
That was Spider-Man's Balzac, not Santa's
All right,
Balzac.
sorry.
So Amy, Selena, do me a favor, typey types, because the chat, there's some things are lagging and other things aren't lagging.
Oh, she figured herself out.
Supernatural or Gremlins? I don't think I have anything for either of those.
Supernatural, special, super, definitely not. Oh, there might be a.
Do we have anything Gremlins in the store?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Maybe if we were doing from the
Let me go
warehouse.
look at the PVCs. Just check. I don't know.
Amy, give me a backup. Be a little more broad. Give me like wide genres, like Marvel or ponies. Do you think Santa has a big Balzac? Casper, he has the largest, most magical, furriest sack.
Someone's always talking about Santa's sack.
Someone is
no?
always talking about Santa's sack. They made a whole movie about it. If not Star Wars.
Well, that's from the specific to the ridiculously
You went from very specific
broad.
to very large and broad. I love that. Ernest Saves Christmas is
I want a
literally
Red
all
Ryder
about
BB gun.
Santa's sack. The entire movie is about Santa's sack.
No, nothing supernatural
Definitely no supernatural.
or gremlins.
We may have had a gremlin in the case that he's looking in. If not, she said Star Wars.
Oh Lord.
Listen, make it fun.
Okay.
Do it up.
Do it up. With great Balzac comes great responsibility. Millions of children every year are thinking about it. Casper, that's borderline weird. Actually, it's not borderline weird. It's just weird.
It's full on
She
weird.
was collecting.
It's all the way into weird.
I wonder if she's still collecting them. Somebody was collecting them. The elites.
Collecting what? Ooh. Let me go to camera 2 so we can start.
Amy, you are getting an elite. Is that a
Unless you already
new
have
order?
it, because I know she was First Order Stormtrooper. I know she was collecting these. She got a bunch of us last year, I think. I'm not sure if she needs it though. I guess
Well,
that doesn't
we're about
matter.
to find out.
Well, if you don't, I'm not going to go back and forth 1,000 times.
It
Fair.
goes in the box.
It puts
in
the
the box.
stormtrooper in the box. Who's
Eddie.
next?
Eddie, what is Scott into?
Star Trek.
You know, I could go home
Scott's
now.
into all
Star
kinds of stuff,
Trek
though.
comics. He's like, listen, we don't want to pigeonhole him. He's not just Star Trek.
Millions of kids every year thinking about Santa's Balzac.
It's true. It's weird. It's awkward. It's,
No, not his
it's-
Balzac, just a sack.
It's worded strangely.
Just a sack.
Just a sack.
That's what we were
yes.
saying.
He's got a big fat sack.
He does.
I've heard that.
That's exactly what we
He
were
does.
saying.
Selena, do me a favor, type. Oh, never mind.
I don't-
Surprise Scott with something nice from Star Trek. Doesn't have to be Playmates or vintage WWF.
Okay. All right.
I love this.
Okay.
I love this. I wish that we could
has
take.
most Star Trek
I wish
stuff.
that we could take the camera with us.
Oh, it's some kind of magical sack, bigger on the inside?
It is so. It's a bag of holding.
Of course it is.
Santa's sack is absolutely a bag of holding.
Yeah.
But the pocket dimension that it goes into is where all the toys are stored. The only thing I can't figure out is how does he reach in and get exactly the thing that the kid he's with wants?
Justin's
The magic.
personal collection.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Bridge, playset, from the Modern Enterprise movie, the J.J. Abrams, a really good one,
Wow.
with the exclusive.
That
perk
is
comes with it.
awesome.
This is a great 3
Holy
3/4
cow.
set.
That is A+, man. Wow. Very cool.
Out of my personal
Out
collection.
of Justin's personal collection.
Can't be
All right,
that.
next up is Alan.
Simo Allen.
Alan, what's your
Simo.
genre?
He got a big fat sack. There's too many things in the tub. Howard's handy Santa sack. I like that. Yeah, so not only does it reach into this pocket dimension where all of the toys are being stored, but like he knows surprise
Ooh,
me
okay.
in the box, so he doesn't want to know what it is.
Don't
Okay.
show it.
So go get him some Star Wars and surprise him.
Give me an era. Give me like vintage.
Narrow it down a tiny bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you collect, Alan.
Power of the Force, vintage.
Yeah, give me an era. 80s, 90s.
A big fat sack upon his back is an unfortunate medical condition.
Fair.
Yes, it's a sentient pocket dimension. It knows what he knows. That's interesting. Yeah, in terms of Dungeons and Dragons, I don't know how that translates. Is it like a level of hell where the demons like have telekinesis or something?
I always took it as kind of a summoning spell. You reach in and it, like, you know how people always forage in their backpack for their keys?
Yeah.
You just reach in and have whatever you need jump to your hand.
Yeah, but like what magic as far as D&D goes? Justin, just go start rooting.
80s.
But he wants to be surprised. But you still have to show it to me so I can write it down.
I got a big fat sack on my
A
back.
trained bagman. So there could be an elf like there waiting, and when it's time, he could like just put
So like an elf doing what Justin's doing right now.
Yeah, Justin's being my little elf. I love it. I am so bummed. My Christmas sweater doesn't light up anymore, even though I changed the batteries.
Did
I'm
you
so
wash
bummed.
it?
Did you guys see? No, I didn't. I actually have never washed this. Did you guys see my?
Oh, I should have worn my Darth Vader by the Fireside t-shirt.
It lights up and up here, and then the police lights light up,
Used
but it
to,
doesn't light
anyway.
up anymore. I'm very bummed.
My electric blanket died last night. That's not okay.
No, at least you didn't get burned to death by it, though.
Yeah.
There are worse ways that it could have died than it just stopped working.
Fair. But now you turn it on and it blinks to life, the indicator, and then it just goes, no, and shuts off.
Yeah. Casper, I figured, I got it from one of our Christmas sweater extravaganzas the last year or the year before, and I don't really care if it doesn't work, but I'm still a little bummed. Like,
I kind of expected my electric blanket to work more than a year. That kind of made me mad. Now I have to get another one of those
does it
things
have
aren't
some
cheap.
sort of a, So I think John has to cut out, but he wants legends and he wants to be surprised, so I like that.
Okay.
What do you do? Ooh.
John, before you leave, give me an idea like X-Men, Fantastic Four, Avengers. Give me a team or something.
All right, Heather Ann, it is your choice. So I used to have a sweater I made myself. It was just a gray sweatshirt, and it said, "Now I have a machine gun, ho, ho, ho." I made it myself with a Sharpie. But a friend of ours, actually his best friend Carrie, who was the officiant in our wedding, really admired it, and it was too big for me, so I gave it to him for Christmas that year.
I saw Carrie today.
Yeah, Carrie was such a baby. It was so
Surprised
cute.
me.
I
It
didn't
was
see the
awesome.
baby,
It was
but I saw
great.
Carrie.
Yeah, they went to do pictures with Santa, not realizing that Santa was going to be here.
That's what he was saying.
We didn't really even realize. Smooth move, Santa Justin. Heather Ann. It is Heather's turn. We jumped on to John briefly just because John, I think, is leaving, so he wanted to let us know. But it is actually Heather's turn. So Heather, unless I missed it.
Penelope, don't let me forget to do that. Look at that thing that I need to look at for the Tucker exchange.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Could you let Heather know by typing? There she is. Doctor Who Batman Surprise Me. Oh, there is some Doctor Who in the store.
Is there?
Next time I'll get up.
I
Heather
could-
knows the store really well.
Heather knows the store better than any other customer. Is there a Doctor Who Batman? Doctor Who Batman. I love that, yes.
I have the hiccups.
There's got to be a crossover there. Did you eat too much pizza?
No, I just have the hiccups. They're not that kind of hiccups.
Okay.
That pizza was alright, but it wasn't worth the $43.
Wait.
Jesus
What?
Christ on a cracker, $43.
36,
and then I gave a tip.
Are you fucking
That's
kidding
like
me?
$6 a slice or some shit.
Yeah, it's fucking kooky.
That's ridiculous.
We just paid $50 for a pizza that took over 2 hours to get here. Fucking
Merry
serious?
Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
I could have gone to the grocery store, bought all the ingredients for a pizza,
and
gone home,
bought it and cooked it.
and then brought it here in less time than it took, and less money.
I don't know,
Well,
Dave.
that
The
was
box
the first
doesn't
time
say.
from order from there. Guess what it'll also be?
The last time, he got to be on the stream.
And he didn't even wave to the
Oh, I
camera.
love that. I didn't realize we had that. I love that.
I
I
don't
got
get
it.
to see it. Don't show me.
As he trips over me backwards. All right, I love that. I didn't realize we had that. Do we need another tub?
Possibly.
Tara, it is your choice. A version of Batman existed in Earth 33 and a third, Doctor Who,
I should give Heather one of Emily's homemade things.
where he was apparently a possible incarnation of the Doctor. Wow. Hal said he could have ordered us a pizza to be delivered to the Ukraine cheaper than that.
I'm sure
I'm
Ukrainians
actually
would
upset
appreciate
that
that.
we
Where's
just
all my
got
G.I. Joe stuff?
$45 pizza. What G.I. Joe stuff?
My G.I. Joe collection that I've been working on this.
It's right over here. It's fine. But I wanted you to be worried.
Well, that's why I found it funny.
Tara, it's your turn. Tara may request Santa Penelope. Can you see what's in the pony case?
Oh, you don't want Justin kicking a pony for you?
Tara is amazing, and I love
Do you
her very
want
much.
to see it?
Would you like to see what I'm giving you, or would you like to be surprised? I love this. She wants Santa Penelope to see what's in the SEA.
Aww.
I love that.
Ugh.
Is it a blank screen? That doesn't have it all been.
Well, you guys, the talent has gotten up and wandered around. The other talent is asleep. Tucker, get up and go on camera. We need you. Tara would like to be surprised.
Okay, I love that.
Tucker, go. Call Tucker.
Tucker!
Go, Tucker. So, of course, he takes the route that doesn't show him on the camera.
Hi. How you doing?
Justin, who's next? We can read the paper too.
Who's next? I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to be surreptitious, and I don't think this is going to work very well. I'm not as good at this as you are.
What are you doing, buddy?
That works. All right.
We had to bring in the alternative talent.
Rich.
We already know.
Rich's turn.
We already know.
Whatever he wants. Hold on.
Rob just typed she, and I'm like, did I call her he? But it was part of the next sentence.
Rich said he wanted Riker, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, I hope that this doesn't start a dangerous precedent.
I
Because he just showed up,
was thinking
said
that.
things, and then left, and he's getting exactly what he wanted. So, like, I don't know how I feel about that.
It
honestly.
happened to work out for him.
It did. But I don't want this
It's
to be
a
a
one-time.
pattern.
It's a one-time courtesy.
A one-time courtesy.
What are you
I like
doing?
that. Okay.
What is this move you're doing here? What's this move?
Hal, it is your turn. What would Hal like?
Do dogs really do this?
I think I know what Hal
regular
likes.
dogs do that.
Why is he the cutest baby?
What would he know about dogs? He
I
doesn't know
can't
about
stand
dogs.
dogs, but I love him more than I've ever loved
He's
anything in
not
my
a
life.
dog. I'll tell
I'm
you.
sorry, but if there was like if there was a drowning car, I think I might save Tucker first.
He's a dog. He's not a dog. The dog trainer at the training class that he brings me to, so I can get trained by a dog
Yeah.
training. His teacher has human written down as his dog breed. Now
He
she's
doesn't
afraid of
realize
dogs.
he's
Dave
dog.
always has been since she was real little.
Hal, don't forget. Oh, G.I.
My
Joe
mo-
military in uniform, vintage or modern, surprise me. Listen,
It's
Dave,
my mom's fault.
Dave, don't let me. No ninjas, no oranges or neon. Dave, let me back that up a little bit. I'm not a dog person. You know, people are cat people, dog people. I'm a rabbit person. I'm not a dog person or a cat person. I'm a rabbit person.
My mom was afraid of dogs, and she put that in us. I was for a long time.
I've always been smaller than every dog I've ever met, and Tucker is literally the only exception.
He's not big.
Tucker is literally the only exception. Hal, do you want to be surprised? Surprise me. He wants to be surprised.
Tucker's a lot of wonderful things, but big is not one of them.
Yeah.
That doesn't stop him when he's mouthing off to huskies.
Can't stand dogs is strong. I should not. I misspoke. I especially now that I've gotten to know Tucker and I realize he's never going to bite me. Listen.
I was horsing
Who
around.
said it today? Linda was here. We were putting Tucker in a Santa suit today. And we're just laying him on the table like a baby, like moving his
And
arms and
swaddling
legs
him,
and
yeah.
putting him in the outfit. And Linda's like, I cannot believe how chill this dog is. We knew that 5 minutes after we brought him home. He's in the car. We're trying to put him in his harness so he can sit comfortably. And he just arms, legs, tail, splayed out face.
Yeah, we're like grabbing random dog limbs and shoving them in harness holes. And he's just like, okay, which one do you want next?
Yeah. Casper said that rabbits are too hard to potty train.
Ours had a litter box.
And he also has a scar from a rabbit bite.
Oh, man.
Casper, I don't mean to laugh. That's kind of funny.
I was horsing around with Tucker one time, just teasing him, playing with him.
Yeah.
And he opened his mouth at the same time I moved my hand in a way that he wasn't expecting, and my hand went in his mouth. Like it was totally my fault. Like I shoved my hand in the poor dog's mouth.
Yeah.
And he froze. Like with his mouth open, he froze, and his eyes got big and weird, and I froze, and my eyes got big and weird, and we looked at each other like, what is this, and how do we make it stop?
I want to see an animated cartoon of this story. I need to see that. Jack said it's a small dog thing.
They always think they're big.
His dachshund used to always bark at bigger dogs. All right, Justin, are you ready to try to surprise Hal?
When Justin goes to get the next one, I'll tell the story of the dog and of Tucker and the German Shepherd. I may have told it already, but it's been a while.
It is now Mr. Kimsey's turn. Hal, your item has been chosen, and you will be surprised. Mr. Kimsey, it's all up to you now. You can't forget about this. I'll put it over here. To the
Cats
side.
may not object to long work days, Hal, but they object to cat breakfast being late. I've learned that since having a cat.
So Tucker doesn't object. Rob Tara, Star Wars Elite Series, please.
Oh. You mean the same series I just got out for Amy?
We have more of that? We have more of that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Would you like to be surprised, Rob? Dave has a bloodhound that's 130 pounds. He is good with
That's a big
seeing
boy.
it. He is good with seeing it, so he wants you to choose, and he wants to see it. Do you want me to go, or you do anything?
Yeah, you go.
Okay.
You don't need the keys
I
for
don't
this.
need the keys. They're on the end, right?
Okay, so there was a German Shepherd dog, huge dog, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous animal, that lived in my apartment complex a couple years ago, and they would sometimes the family would put him out on a tie out. It wasn't like abandon the dog on a chain or anything like that. It was on the nice days for a couple hours in the afternoon, the dog would go out on a chain that was so long the dog could get halfway across I call it the quad, the grassy area in between the buildings. Like it wasn't like a bad tie out. It was just the lease says they can't be loose.
Rob, you are getting Elite Series Kylo Ren. Very cool.
Diecast. Those figures are awesome.
I'm trying to make it so it's not. There you
We gotta
go.
make sure we take all these out of the system. This is all in-house Farpoint case stuff.
Let me write that down.
So anyway, Tucker comes out,
And
sees
Jack, it is your turn.
the dog and starts barking like a fool, like full on chest puffed out, like tearing it up.
Man, this thing is heavy.
Diecast.
You could hurt somebody with
That's
this.
why we don't put them online.
Yeah.
Because they're heavy to ship.
Yeah. The dog stands up and just gives.
Rob, you and Tara are awesome. Mask.
Ooh.
Oh, that's you.
The dog stands up and just gives one booming bark from this GSD that's probably like a building's length away from Tucker.
Yeah.
And the way the buildings are, it's like the grassy area is in between four buildings, and when the dog went woof, it echoed off the other four buildings.
Yeah.
And it was just like oof, 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 oof.
I just kept that
And
going.
it sounded like
There were 20 dogs.
It sounded like the voice of God, and he was a mob of huge German shepherds. Tucker disappeared so fast. If it wasn't for the fact that I could feel his fur standing on edge against the back of my ankles, I would not have known where he went. He hid behind me so fast. That dog was ready to offer me up to be eaten by this horde of GSDs that were coming. The whole rest of the time the dog lived there, he did not bother him. Tucker did not even look at him.
Rob, no problem. You're all good. Bill and Katie want to know if you ever did the UPS thing to get free boxes. I do not know their names.
I did not. He sent me a message about, does he want to see what it is?
I don't know.
He didn't say, Jack, do you want to see what it is or no?
Is that tag correct? Because it says it comes with something.
Yeah, it's the name of the mask.
Oh, okay.
I always put the figure with the name of his
Got
mask with it.
Thank you.
Because sometimes we just
He'll
mask,
see it.
sometimes we just
Oh,
don't
Jack
see it.
doesn't mind if he's surprised or not.
Alright. So we have Miles Mayhem from Venom's Revenge.
Venom's Revenge.
So this is one of the ones that came on a card. It didn't come with a vehicle.
You want camera 2 or no?
No, that's alright.
He's got his mask, the
I love
backpack, and the gun.
That's a wild hat.
Mask
Sorry.
Can you imagine if Mask was G.I. Joe scale?
Look at the hiccups.
I used to dream Mask was G.I. Joe scale.
That would be really cool. Casper, it is your turn. This is
Nice.
I love this. This is great.
Probably down the street used to have giant Rottweilers.
God, do you remember the Great Danes that used to live near us, Selena? When we
Yeah,
lived originally?
one of them.
Almost killed you.
Rottweilers are scary looking, but they're awesome dogs, like me. Like scary looking.
I
but
cannot
not.
believe we paid $50 for that pizza.
The only animal,
Sorry.
the only,
43.
one of those Great Danes was the only animal I ever struck. I was 12
It was
years old.
killing you.
I was 12 years old. I was out in a muddy field, and the person I was dog walking for had warned me, "Watch out for that one. It's it can get a little crazy." So I'm out in the field. We grew up in rural Buna. I'm out in the field,
Yeah.
literally a quarter mile from anyone.
Yeah.
And the dog decides to go apeshit and start attacking me.
Yeah.
It jumped up and it put its paws on my shoulders. It put its front paws on my shoulders. Now I'm 12.
Yeah.
You know, little round donut
Casper,
of a,
it's your turn. Just don't mind us talking.
of
It's
a
your
kid.
turn.
you know, and this thing puts its paws on my shoulders, and I have, you know, the slobbering jaws in my face, and I'm like trying to get away from it. And I can't. The only thing I could do was just, you know, as much power
Alright,
as
I love this. Justin, Casper would like something car themed. It could be Mask, Transformers, etc. It can either be a vintage car or a toy. Surprise him.
Nice. Nice criteria.
I see the wheels spinning. Like,
So yeah, I clocked the dog in the head, and that surprised him enough to get his 4 paws on the ground. After which I could get him under control.
No worries, Casper. I think there's a little bit of lag today. You got an idea? While you're doing that, while you're up, grab something for John Rhubarb. We can do 2 at once. Because you already told us what he wanted, right?
He did.
And he may not be watching.
He never.
Anymore.
He probably wasn't, because he never did the narrow down when we asked him to, and I typed it to him too.
Oh no, he did. He said
Did he?
Avengers X-Men. I think.
Oh, John, I'm sorry, I take it back.
I think he said Avengers X-Men.
Even though you're probably not here to hear me wrong you.
Heather
Geese
punched
are-
a goose. When
Heather,
she was
I get
3.
that. Geese are. Are we on? It's Thunderdome, right?
It's Thunderdome.
Geese are dicks.
It's Thunderdome. You can cuss a little as a treat.
Yeah, geese are not nice. Geese are rude.
And they have teeth.
They do.
Yeah. Jack's pit mix used to scare people when she would come up running full speed to sniff them and wag her tail.
Yeah.
Tucker is literally the most mild-mannered animal I've ever met in my
Casper
life.
said he wants to be surprised, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Casper wants to be surprised.
I always say Tucker is an attention enthusiast, because the other expression isn't nice.
Peace was not an option, said Heather.
Yeah.
Oh,
Geese
God.
are rude.
You should. So while Santa was here, George and I did a photo shoot, and just something cute, like try to do like a Farpoint post or something like that. And we wanted it to look like he was like whispering in my ear what he wanted for Christmas. We thought that would be funny, and he just kept whispering horrific things to me to make me laugh.
Goosed by a goose.
Bill and Katie got goosed, both of you at once, or one at a time.
It reminds me of the old Coppertone commercial where the little dog is
I
pulling
was
the
gonna say,
pants
what is
off
the
the kid.
animal? That's a good trivia question. Like, what is the animal pulling down the girl's pants on the Coppertone
Little
ad?
puppy,
it's a
isn't
little
it?
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geese are absolutely.
Geese are always mean for no reason. And yet, the one that we were trying to save was pretty mild-mannered once we got it in the box.
Well, you would be too if your wing was broken.
That was during COVID,
sure
so that would have been
should-
3 years ago now, right?
It sure as shit didn't want to be caught, though.
No.
Thank God
That's so bad
your
for that
friend
thing.
showed up with that rubber net.
Yeah.
We'd have been chasing him around still.
So 3 years ago, we're closed for COVID. The fire has happened. All that stuff's going on. There are geese that live in a retention pond across the street during the spring and summer. And they started crossing the road to get over here to our pond. I guess the grass is always greener. I don't know. But one day, sure enough, I watched it happen. Somebody laid on their horn and just didn't slow down at all and just kept going and ran over one of the geese. Well, it managed to hobble over to the side of the road, but its leg was like hanging on by a thread. And we felt terrible. So we grabbed it, rescued it, threw it in a box, and took it up to a
She says grabbed
shelter.
it, rescued it. Like it didn't take 5 people and 2 hours.
I'm getting back. I was going to tell them the story and then backtrack a little.
Yeah.
Getting this goose in this box to get to the because it was bleeding to death. It was
Yeah,
not
it
going
had to
well.
be caught. There was no shaking off.
I'm all for non-interference when it comes to animals. This animal needed to be held through.
This was a
before he died.
humanity thing, yeah. Humaneness. I don't know.
I mean, not only I felt responsible because they were crossing the road to get over here to eat my grass or whatever.
Yeah.
But like it happened right in
The
front
geese.
of me. I
The
felt
geese
terrible.
work my nerves all summer because I just can't stand the near misses.
So it took 5 or 6 grown adults, a variety of tools, net, a fishing net, a blanket.
I donated a blanket to
a box,
to the cause.
box.
Once we caught the goose, thank God for that guy with the giant pull net. Who was that?
That was Joel, our friend Joel.
Okay, thank God for Joel and the giant pull net because we never would have. It was a rubber pull net. Like
it was a fishing thing. He's a fisherman.
There's no freaking way we would have been able to catch that goose on our own. Justin was trying it with a blanket, and it was
tried
just
a million
not
times.
happening.
It was not working.
Plus, I mean, we didn't want to get super close to it because it was angry.
It was angry, and it's a wild animal.
Geese are.
They're dicks on a good day.
They're
let alone after they've been run over by a fucking car.
And he was hurt. He was scared. I mean.
He did what I would have done in that situation. Try to kill anyone coming near me.
Yeah, exactly. But I wasn't trying to be killed, and Justin wasn't trying to be killed.
Casper wants to be surprised.
Yeah.
And John wants. I don't think he's on the stream anymore, but he wanted Legends.
Was it Avengers or X-Men? He said.
Yes.
We give him Phantom X, which is a
Phantom X, X-Men.
So yeah, your friend Joel showed up with this giant rubber net and got him in like 30 seconds, like zoop.
Yeah, he did his thing.
And amazing.
Thank goodness that happened. But we were able.
Heather, I think you're right.
We were able to get the goose.
And then we drove him for an hour up to the wildlife sanctuary near my job.
All right, I gotcha.
Joel and the Giant Pool Net. It's my favorite Roald Dahl book. I love that. Yeah, it was a comedy. It could have been a story. What's I going to say?
We were very lucky that you knew of that rescue.
Yeah.
And they'll take any animal any time of day, 24 hours.
In case everybody doesn't know, everybody who's getting surprised is getting Mission Impossible Tom Cruise.
And Thunder Thighs. And normally they don't give you updates about the animals because they have too many animals to be able to keep track of everything. But we accidentally got a phone call. Because they were responding to a message you had left, I think.
Yeah.
And they didn't mean to call you. But while you were on the phone, you managed to find out the goose made it.
Yeah.
So we were all very pleased. Mr. Corson, Eagle fan, it's your turn.
Freaking goose cost me $65.
Well, but what
they asked for a donation. It's not required.
It's not required. They do ask for donations,
but
obviously.
I felt.
But you weren't the only one. We had 5 people make donations in Farpoint's name because of that. We posted about it on the page. It was really cool.
Good.
Do we have any Doctor Who? If so, surprise him. He will step away for a bit so we can show others on the stream.
Oh, brilliant, Dave! I love that.
That's
Thank
cute.
you.
I love that, Dave.
Thank you, because I'm not getting to see them either. The ones that because if they pointed at me, they pointed it at the camera because I'm behind the camera.
I love
But
this.
yeah, Heather, I like your comment about Canadians being so nice because all their anger and meanness is in their geese. We had a couple jobs ago. I worked with one of the executives who was Canadian, and he was a cranky old get off my lawn, gruff,
covered in dog hair,
really gruff kind of fellow. He was a teddy bear when you got to know him, but at first he was very very blustery. Yeah. And once I got to know him and knew how far I could go with teasing him, we had geese all over the plaza that office was in. Yeah. To the point where I don't step on the grass because it's goose poop central.
All right, this has been the case for a while, but it has no tag. I forget. It is definitely a Doctor Who guy.
It is definitely a Doctor Who guy. He doesn't have a tag?
It is a 6-inch Mego style. I think he's in the system. Maybe his tag got lost. This is a Blasdorian.
He reminds me.
Howlmill.
He reminds me of the little guy. Do you remember the little guy from the episode of Twilight Zone where Agnes Moorehead is the woman?
We have that little guy.
Hal said words, but I'm not going to say them out. Well,
he's a Santar.
I wasn't going to say it in case Dave heard it, but.
Oh, never mind. You're right. That was shitty. Okay.
What? Who's next?
Bill and Katie are next. Bill and Katie, it is down to you guys.
Anyway, the Canadian executive, I used to tell him that his countrymen on the lawn needed his attention, and he would get like, get off my lawn, blustery mad. They're Canada geese. They're not Canadian geese. They're Canada geese. Okay.
Oh yeah, they're Canada geese.
I'm like, Canadian geese. They're your countrymen.
Is Nintendo a toy line? Yes.
I think it is.
Bill
Certainly is.
Would you like to be surprised, or shall I bring it over and let you know what you're getting?
I want to see it. If that carries any weight with anyone anywhere ever. I didn't think so, but it's worth a shot. I'm just trying to keep the conversation going, you know.
After that giant peppermint and 3 pieces of pizza, don't feel very great.
3 pieces of pizza, yikes. Your body's probably like, what is this alien substance?
Why did you eat so much of it?
Exactly.
Did he answer? Does
He can be
surprised?
shown. He can be shown.
Okay, Bill, you are getting Ms. Pac-Man's Maze Madness for Nintendo 64.
Cool. I'd play that.
I'll write that down.
Who's next?
Dave and Mal.
Ah. Dave and Mal.
I never had a Nintendo 64.
Yes, Eagle fan, you can come back.
Yes, Dave, you are safe. I never had a Nintendo 64. We had a Game Boy. That was the first Nintendo system we ever had.
I miss the hell out of my Game Boy.
We had the Atari.
If you ever get another Game Boy, I want it.
Dave would like big surprise.
80s Joe.
80s G.I. Joe. Oh, is that Scott? Are you back, Scott?
Oh, wait. Now we have Scott impersonating Eddie, who's impersonating Scott. Is this like a Faustception?
This is Faustception.
What has happened?
We have Eddie impersonating Scott, who's now being impersonated by Scott.
Yes, it's Faustception. My head,
Scott, you got good picks.
My head can't take
Your
this.
brother did you well.
Eddie did well. Yes, we like him. We want to keep him.
We like Eddie. We want to keep him. You should
Along
bring him
with you,
every
not
month.
instead of you.
What?
I said we like Eddie. We want to keep him along with Scott, not instead of him.
Oh yeah, yes, of course. Dave said we've just entered another dimension. It's a dimension of sight, not only of sight and of sound,
It's
but
the
of mind.
dimension that's inside the magic sack.
It's the same dimension. Yes, it's the same dimension that's inside Santa's secret sack.
Do you want to see it or not?
It's about a secret. The Santa
Dave,
sack.
do you want to be surprised or do you want to know? Let us know.
Dave might have this guy. I mean, it is what
Well,
it is.
listen, it's going to be what it's going to be.
Yeah.
And if they want to
Santa's
trade or whatever.
Santa sack is about as secret as the Farpoint VIP group.
He hasn't answered yet, so we'll assume he wants to be surprised until
Please
we hear
hold.
otherwise.
Your call is very important to us. Nope, he wants to know.
Okay, here, let him know.
Tell me too. I'm nosy.
Nobody can see
That's
that.
the microphone. There we go. Tilt it backwards a little bit. There you go.
There you go. That is General Balzac. No, it's not.
Not to be confused with Who's Easy.
That's your favorite guy, but in a different outfit, I think, right?
No.
That's not Shipwreck.
No?
Is that Major?
It's Gung Ho.
Yes.
I always get Gung Ho and Shipwreck confused.
Shipwreck is the guy with the hat. I guess that doesn't help. The
Gung Ho,
ship
that
hat.
is Gung Ho in his dress blues, which is a very cool and unique figure.
Yep.
Greg Hutchinson, did you
Greg
miss
Hutchison,
everything?
did you miss everything?
Damn near, my friend.
Damn near, my friend, but you
near.
still made it.
But we can hook you up.
We will hook you up. Alicia, you're next. Dave, thank you. Thank all of you guys for being part of what we're doing here. Alicia is next. Then we're going to do Mike.
And at some point, we got to sort out Greg.
Alicia, pony please, but not one missing wings. Good point. Alicia, vintage, modern, or do you not care?
Alicia's not about the missing wings.
Because
huh?
I could give
Can't
you
clip
one.
Alicia's
I could
wings.
give you one that kind of matches the one you already got. So the girls would each have one that kind of go together. That's what I'm going to do.
Mix up a sailor and a jarhead. Don't do that in the wrong bar. And then there was dead air. Alicia says doesn't
She said
matter,
doesn't
but I
matter.
forget what the question was.
I'm going to give her one that kind of matches, but not enough the other one she got, so that the girls will have a set.
The Jarheads cop rides with the sailors all the time.
Alicia, you're going to get an Applejack to go along with the Pinkie Pie that you got.
I like Applejack.
I loved an Applejack. Applejack is one of the only
You
ponies
can mix the two and have apple pie and Pinky Jack.
that made
Yikes.
it from G1
That's
all the way
disturbing. I
through.
don't know why.
Applejack.
Pinky Jack sounds a little bit disturbing.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
sounds
that
like
absolutely
moonshine or
does.
something.
Pinky Jack.
It doesn't sound
That's
like
a
a thing.
Pon Farr thing.
It doesn't sound like a thing that's okay.
Applejack has made it into every iteration of My Little Pony.
How about that?
Yeah, I think that's really
What
cool.
was that Pon Farr thing I labeled funny the other day? The thumping?
Oh, Thumper and Two Bullets, I think is what you wrote.
No, that was 2 bullets in a pink box, and the other one was Pon
Pink
Farr
box and
thumping.
yes. Mike, it is your choice. And if you were serious about Pon Farr, I can absolutely hook you up if you would rather have Pon Farr stuff.
Just tell us if you want to be surprised.
Just give me a genre and I'll surprise you.
We'll get you a good surprise.
Justin, I don't know if you were you here? Hutch is here.
Oh.
So
The other
we're
day-
we'll let him pick from here.
Yep.
And then we'll do a round 2
Sounds
with
good.
him. I love that.
The other day, Tucker was in the warehouse, and I tried to take a picture of him, but I
Fade.
couldn't
I'm also
because
fading, but we're almost done. So we're here. We're good. We got this.
I
We're
couldn't take a
almost here.
picture of Tucker for the picture I wanted because there was Pon Farr stuff would have been in the picture with him.
If you pinky jack too hard, you might break your Balzac, said Heather.
Heather's the new Alex tonight.
So
She's got some good ones.
Casper, it's funny that you say that. Dave, you're absolutely right. It is killer for stocking stuffers, which is what a lot of people are doing right now on the website.
Stuffing all kinds of stuff.
If that, I was just going to say, if that inventory is any indication, there's stuffing more in stockings.
95% of all the Ponfar products that we have are USB rechargeable. And I think that is the most amazing thing in the world because there's no wasted batteries. You don't have to worry about batteries. Are we really having this discussion right now? You can literally just plug it into your phone charger. 90% of the stuff that we sell is like that.
You're not in the middle of Ponfaring and having it run out of batteries.
Well, that can still happen, but like our prices are so good that you can buy backups. Mike, Mr. Rivy, if you're still watching, please let us know what genre you're into and what you like.
If you haven't died of mortification
If you haven't
by now.
died of mortification yet for being called out so many times.
Heather, yeah, that's what I said.
Listen, what you guys do with Ponfar stuff in your own
Stuffing
time is your own
stockings.
business. That is entirely up to y'all. But
Does it state to not use while charging?
I think most of them probably do, Casper, as like a safety precaution.
Some of like regular USB stuff, like hard drives and stuff,
Yeah.
get hot when they're charging.
Yes,
like they get
that's-
warm. I
yes,
can see
that's
that being a
typically-
potential problem.
That's a plus.
That's
But it depends on what it is and how the temperature
Selena,
goes.
can
I
you
would think.
type to make sure that Mike knows it's his turn in case there's lag?
Typing.
Just don't put it in the wrong stocking. I still need a few stocking stuffers, but nothing too serious.
So apparently I need to go to Joe Italiano's Maplewood and try the Parma chicken parm.
Okay.
I have a list of chicken parm I need to try now because of this stupid group I'm in.
That's a cool thing. That's
He's
a
in
really cool
Justin's in
idea.
a chicken parm group
Hang on, back to Struck
Facebook.
Up. That's a really cool idea.
What
Go to
happens in
all the-
Ponfar stays
go
in
to-
Ponfar.
I don't think it does. Not anymore.
Great stocking stuffers, guys. Just saying.
Going around to all
Ponfarplayground.com.
restaurants in the area and getting the same dish at all of them. I love that.
I'm going to do that with chicken parm.
So
I'm here for
Harry,
that.
our friend Harry who passed away used to do that with chicken tenders.
That's brilliant.
Strips and dips was the name. He had like
I bet
a
Mal
thing
Luke.
he did,
I bet
a
Mal Luke's
stream.
done that with chicken tenders.
Yeah.
She gets them a lot.
So it's Mike's turn and Mike hasn't answered. So maybe we should skip Mike. But Mike is last except for Greg who just showed up.
All right.
So we're going to give Mike time. And while we're doing that, Greg, I hope you're still watching. This is what we're doing today. It's a little weird. Go to camera 2 and even minutes, Lana.
Well,
Not weird. It's interesting and good. Round 1, we let everybody pick from the stuff that was up here. Round 2, you're just giving us a genre, and we're going out in the store and grabbing you either a special surprise if you don't want to know what it is, or we're telling you what it is and putting it in the box.
but we're picking it for you.
But we're picking it for you.
But you get to pick the genre.
So you get to pick the genre.
So all right, let's do the stuff that he can choose on here first.
First, let's say this is your round 1 choice. This is what's left from round 1. Selena,
I
camera 2.
should go to camera 2.
Yeah, this is what's left from round 1. We've got Buzzsaw,
Sorry,
a
I'm still
vintage
debating hot while
Silverhawk
charging
Sky.
with Casper.
We've got Batman,
Trade
Death in the
paperback
Family.
of Death in the Family, the 3-issue of the arc of
We've got Home
Robin
Alone
dying.
2, Lost in New York, the novelization for children.
Ponfar Thunderdome. The comments would be worth the price of admission.
Dave, I would love to do a Ponfar
I would
VIP
make that
thing.
chat. I would save that chat as a
We
PDF.
got Star Wars Power of the Force Bib Fortuna. We have a 2-pin set. No, we have a pin and a patch
Tasmanian Devil.
of Tasmanian
For your
Devil.
uncle who rides Harleys.
Yep. Or your aunt.
I was going to say, what's
Vintage
going to be your
Kenner
uncle?
Ghostbusters
Ghost Popper.
Ghost Popper. That's a Game Boy
It
game.
is Kicks for Game Boy with the instruction manual.
I missed my Game Boy.
There's a set
keep
of
saying
2 Loot Crate exclusive pins, a Deadpool one and a Chef from South Park. Snake Eyes, the G.I. Joe pop. Greg, I hope you're paying attention. 2 Star Wars coloring books. You get both as one pick.
You know what?
Power
I should-
Teens, not to be confused with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Red Ranger.
I'll add the crayons that I have to the coloring book lot if you want.
Okay, or
Yeah.
or we're gonna donate it.
The
So if you have crayons,
yeah, well,
we've got Frank Zappa in Uncle Sam outfit.
if the coloring books don't go, give
Vintage
them to me,
Ghostbusters
and I'll
Ghost
add them
Trap
to the
purple.
crayons as a lot.
I love that.
And I think there's another Star Wars figure up top there.
Casper wants to see a Ponfar Barter Town.
There's an Obi-Wan.
Ponfar Thunderdome.
There's an Obi-Wan and a what the hell's the guy's name? Jesus.
Bib Fortuna.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
your
actually a decent
subs.
idea.
I'm taking that. Wow.
Subscribers.
Oh, your subscribers.
Not the other way.
Oh,
So
I
Greg-
saw the comments, Alicia, and I love that 99.9% comments are very positive and love the girls, and your parenting and everything. But there's a couple. There's always got to be
gross
shitbags.
people being gross. Yeah, of course people are like that. Heather wants January Thunderdome to have Ponfar stuff for Valentine's Day. We need to grow the Ponfar thing. Because I would love to do this with Ponfar stuff.
These people are not paying to be here for Ponfar, though.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I want to do, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. There needs to be more. All right, so we're waiting on Greg and we're waiting on Mike Rivera. If either of you guys could say anything right now, that would be great.
How can you be such a miserable person to watch that beautiful video of just
Cute, adorable,
giving? There's no negative, and say anything negative. I don't get it. But I don't get human beings.
So Greg wants something for his daughter, which is OG Penelope. So Penelope
for
loves the
round
Ghost
one?
Popper, so I'm going to give you the Ghost Popper for round 1.
You squeeze it in the ghost pops.
And round 2,
And round 2,
What do you want?
If you want me to pick, I'll
Well,
just go pick.
pick a genre.
Or have her pick a genre and we'll surprise her.
I was gonna say round 2. He already said
And we still owe Mike something, so he's not here, so we should
He
probably
should-
grab him something.
sing out.
Hutch is getting the Ghost Popper. Something for my daughter. Mel said she would sign up for a monthly Ponfar surprise box. That would
There's
be
a
fun.
good idea.
That would
Do
be
a
fun.
do a Ponfar blind box
That would be
subscription
fun.
service.
Yeah, I like that. That would be fun.
Some of the I almost said toy lines. I guess it counts. Some of
It
the
does,
toy
yeah.
some of the toy lines in there are oddly specific though. Like
Well, if you just have a genre you're into,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. I guess you could do it by genre.
Alright. Greg, I'm just gonna pick you something good.
He said his Wi-Fi is crap. He's watching on the go.
I'm just gonna pick him something good.
We got
Okay.
you, boo. Oh, camera 2. Go to
I
camera
was just
1.
gonna say I
He
should
said
switch.
OG Penelope, so I got this. I got you. And she's going to be surprised. I love that. All right, so we were waiting on Mike, who's probably, I would assume, perhaps no longer watching. Do we want to wait to
he
hear
said-
from him? Or
No,
do we
we've
just...
been waiting long enough. If he says words, we can.
Yeah. Justin, do we want to just pick something for Mike, or do we want to... What do we want to do? What do you think?
No, Mike's he likes 80s, but like I want him to be almost. Oh, we can wait. Is he it? Is he the end?
He's the last, yes. He is the last.
Oh.
Well, I was kind of getting into this. I wanted to keep going.
He's the last.
I would pick that Sopralk guy. I mean, that's an 80s action figure.
I don't suppose you got any.
If he didn't get that pony for
Yeah.
Trish,
Yeah.
he'd have probably got that.
So do you want to just give him that?
Yeah. Unless he comes on and says no.
Unless he comes on and says something else. Buzzsaw. All right, I'm here for it. Now, what are we giving away? What's our
Oh
giveaway?
yeah, what's the
Well,
raffle?
let's clear the area here.
Let me clear the wheel and get everything back going. So who are the by proxy later people? Jose, Rob,
Hold
and
on,
Eric.
I got a list here. Jose, Rob Fain, and Eric P.
Okay. And our latecomers were Rich, Kevin, and Greg.
Yes, Rich, Kevin, and Greg Hutch managed to make it. All right.
This is a piece near and dear to our hearts.
What is?
This right here,
Why?
because we own the original art for it.
Oh, that's that?
Well, we have one in the box.
Oh, how cool
What's
is that? I love that. I
I
love
want to
this.
see.
This is everything awesome. I love this.
I couldn't see. I was watching the wheel. What I
We'll
missed?
get to it, Selena.
All right, so for our final to do, as we do, we're going to put all of your names in a hat, and one of you extra, and then you're all lucky. We're really the lucky ones to have you guys, but one of you lucky, extra lucky folks is going to get the big thing. We have, as always, we have 2 the big things for you to choose from. Oh, we have to open our presents too. We'll do that last. Hal desperately wants us to open our presents. Could you put the chat back up, please? I'm sorry, I know it's really obnoxious. So we've got
We've got a vintage LJN motorized. It's called motorized.
camera 2.
It
It is a master motorized Lion Force. This is the actual piece that we have the original art for here in the store.
What
the
year
original
is that?
box
It's
art.
80s. I know that.
83. You want me to look?
No, I don't know if it's that early.
85. It's LJN, so
I think Matchbox still had it then.
there's no date. There's a
Why does the
copyright,
lighting
there's no
look
date.
terrible on
Anyway.
camera 2 today?
Anyway. Anyway, so you can either choose from this motorized Lion Force guy, who is awesome.
Or
It's expensive. That's it. That's has $85 price tag in the store. Just
Wow.
so you know. It's rare.
Or, if you're not into Voltron,
Or this 12-inch Star Wars Sand Trooper.
you get a camera one. You really can't see
I
him
was
at
gonna
all.
say, or you can pull them back a little bit.
It's not going to help.
Early sideshow. Not Mezco.
Medicom?
Medicom.
Early sideshow.
Early sideshow Medicom
Is he
Sand
12 inch?
Trooper.
A
Yeah,
little
he's
bigger?
12 inch.
Looks like it.
Very cool Sand
Super
Trooper. MIB, complete in box. With the same retail value, $80-$90 on that.
Cool. $75-$80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ish.
So whoever's name gets picked out of the wheel right now will get to choose between the Voltron Master Motorized Lion Force. I'm looking at our box one up there next to our
cool?
art. Or the awesome 12-inch Sand Trooper. I love this. All right, we're ready to spin.
Wait, is it the same one?
You said it was.
I just want to be sure.
All right. Well, if it's not, you're out of luck.
It's why do we have 75 hours?
It looks like the wheel has an arm. They can't see.
All
you.
right, Kevin.
Whoa, Kevin. good
Everybody,
deal.
give
Is
Kevin
this
a round
Kevin's
of
first time winning the?
This. So listen, this is only like the second or third one that Kevin's been able to make it to, but
It's
he has
like
been
Sophie's
eligible.
choice.
He has been eligible for multiple. You can take the wheel down, Selena.
Oh God, you guys always with the tough choices.
He has been eligible for numerous Thunderdomes, but has only been able to make it to 3 or 4. I'm glad that he gets to make a good choice here. I'm not sure if Kevin is still watching. If not, we can hit him up later for his choice. Kevin, congratulations for winning. Thank you so much
Congratulations, Kevin.
for being
Very
one of our
cool.
favorite
You said
people here.
congratulations for winning. For a second, I thought you said thank you for winning, and it confused
I
me.
need that too. Thank you. Thank you
thank
for
you for
being a
winning.
VIP.
You're all winners.
Oh, I love that. You are all winners. I'm not sure if Kevin is still
Sophie's
watching.
choice.
Sophie's choice. I don't know what I would pick here. Let me make sure I got. Hold on. There he is.
I'm a Star Wars kid. I'd have to go Star Wars.
I mean, I don't want to say that I know what Kevin would pick, but I think I know what he would pick.
Justin's currently holding Voltron in the air, trying to make sure it's exactly the same as the one he's got in the
Kevin
museum.
wants to know what he
Kevin.
won.
Oh shit! I just heard
Kevin.
my name.
Kevin,
Kevin, you
get
tell us
to
what you.
choose.
Kevin, you tell us what you won.
You either won
You
Show
either
me
won
option.
this
this
motor
beautiful vintage
LJN Voltron
LJN Voltron. Selena camera too, so you
motorized
can get a good look at this bad boy.
If you
motorized.
turns out if you
It's a
say
Lion
master
Force.
motorized Lion Force piece. You can either choose him
It's like 8-inch
or this beautiful camera
sideshow
one
Medicom
sideshow Medicom
12-inch
12-inch Sand Trooper.
from the original series.
You get to pick which one of those you want, but you are our lucky big winner this month.
turns out if you say Kevin 500 times, he'll appear. It's a spell.
It's like Beetlejuice if you say it enough. Hal would be bartering because he's not into either thing.
Right, that's fine too.
Listen, you either get
Yeah.
a choice, or if you're not into either thing, then you can use
Sand
it
Trooper,
to your
yes.
advantage.
Nothing against Voltron. It's a great figure, but Sand Trooper's where I'd go too.
Yeah, I love
just-
Voltron, but the Sand Trooper
Yeah.
is just that much
I'm a Star
cooler.
Wars. I'm a Star Wars kid. I can't
Kevin,
help it.
congratulations. This makes me feel a little less bad about all the Thunderdomes you missed. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. I'm glad that you made it today. I'm glad that you weren't shy about saying you were here, and I'm glad
Yeah, that helped a lot. If you
Yeah.
hadn't sung out, we
Congratulations.
wouldn't have known.
it's very cool. Congratulations. Guys,
No,
thank you.
it's been open, just so you know.
It
But,
is-
but,
he
but
is
the figure
MIB.
is complete.
He's MIB, but he has been open.
That
Oh,
just came in.
And it's just going
Just
out.
came in yesterday.
just came
And
in.
it's just going
All
out.
right,
now.
let's open some gifts.
Yeah, what do we got
We're
here?
gonna have a little addendum,
This one's for Tucker.
a little PS.
All right, bring him out.
Oh, he
Tucker.
loves Medicom. How cool is that?
That's great.
That's very cool.
Listen, I love it. I
Tucker.
love it when a plan comes together.
Tucky Town.
Justin from Harold.
This is for Kermit.
As if the guy doesn't do enough.
Tucky
How?
Town. Thank
If
you.
this is donuts, I'm not gonna be happy.
So there's also something for Skylar, but obviously Skylar's not here.
Tucky Town. It's Tucky.
It's addressed to Farpoint Jr.
That's what he calls Sky.
That's what
Tuck,
he calls
tuck.
Skylar. Tuck, I'm gonna open Tucker's gift with Tucker. Tucker, come here, buddy. Tucker, come here. Come on.
What did Hal get me?
I don't know. Tucker. He realized I don't have food, so he laughed.
Go,
Is it a
Tucker.
turkey? Hold a piece of pizza in front of you.
I
Here.
don't want to.
That was not quite what I intended.
Oh, that's his. Thanks, Lena.
Guys, Amy, whoever's got to leave, I get it, but we're going to sit here and open gifts.
Thank you, guys.
Real quick.
First
Ooh,
1,000
wait.
subscribers, which
Wait.
is super cool.
There's words about a Soaring and Scratching live holiday show.
Oh,
Good
wow.
job, Tucker.
Go,
Is there going to
Tucker.
be singing? Can I join in? I want to come sing.
Tucker.
Tucker,
Oh
go
my
west.
God.
Go that way,
What's
Tucker.
this? Come here. Come here,
Dog is
Tucker.
dim.
Oh, this guy wants me to collect pops.
Come here,
Tucker
Tucker.
Edward.
What's this? What's
Dude,
this?
I want to be honest with you.
What's this?
Look how cool this is.
I see G.I. Joe. And
It's
it's
a,
definitely
it's
a Funko
it's a
box.
Cobra Commander in a fang
Oh, God, that's cool.
pop.
All right, now you have to open this. What's in here?
I didn't even know they made this.
This is Tucker's
I didn't even
present.
know they made this.
What is that?
Wow, that's really cool.
Oh my God, that's
I
so
didn't even made it.
Put it on the thing so I can go camera too.
I didn't even collect them. I'm going to keep that though.
That's
That's
awesome.
really cool,
It's a
man.
Christmas stocking full of dog
Thank you
toys.
so much.
Tucker, look.
That's
It's a
very
Christmas
cool.
stocking full of what?
Dog toys.
Oh, Tuck.
I'm seeing if anything squeezes. Look at all the stuff he got. He could care less.
He
He's
wants
just like,
pizza.
what?
What is that, Tuck? What do you got? Let me see that stuff. Let me see if I can get excited about it. What is this?
Now, what did I get here?
Tucker, what's this? Come here, Tuck.
Let's see. Hal, thank you. You do not have to give us gifts.
Tuck, what's this?
Your love is a gift enough.
Tucker. Hey, what's this?
Tucker, go.
Oh, look, there's a Ponfar thing.
It's not a Pine Far thing.
That's very
Hal got
Ponfar.
me a vintage TSR board game that I don't already own.
No way.
Wow, that's
He
impressive.
got me a copy of Gamma Raiders.
Well done, that's
That's
impressive.
crazy.
Holy shit. Thank you, Hal. This is very thoughtful and
That
well
is
planned.
her being actually surprised.
Actually surprised. I'm genuinely excited. Thank you.
Yeah, wow.
That is so sweet. Gamma Raiders, not Gamma Raiders.
That doesn't do anything for you, Tuck? That doesn't
Thank
do
you.
anything for you?
That
What
is
is
so
that?
sweet.
What's that?
Thank you,
Go
Hal.
ahead. He took the bone from me. He took the bone from me.
Oh, he has the bone.
He's going with the bone. Put on camera three. Camera three. Camera three.
Camera three, quick.
What's that, Tuck? What you got?
Tucker, turn around.
Tuck, what's that?
He
Wait.
doesn't have the
He
bone.
hid it in his
He
dog
hid it.
bed. He does
Where
that.
did he go?
He does that. He
He was
hides
probably like,
things.
stop squeaking that. I'm taking it.
He took it. He took it and stashed it in his dog bed, so we can't take it away from him. That's a sign that he likes it and he wants it. He does that with
That
stuff
is
at
a
home.
sign that he likes anyone. Said, Slayer, what did you get?
I'm reading it.
House,
Hold on.
very successful so far.
You can go back to camera one.
Can we see the little red Ponfar thing? in there?
No, you can't see it at all. It's like it just
I
vanished.
bet if we did with Tucker what Alicia does with the girls, we'd have 35,000. If we just sat, made him
Just
eat
made-
things.
sat and made him eat
Here's
things
what it
on
looks like when a
stream.
dog eats peanut butter.
We should start doing that. Maybe we'll get our hours up, our streaming hours up. What did you get?
I got books.
You love books.
I know. I got
What kind of books
RoboCop.
did you
I got
get?
G.I. Joe. There's some comics. There's some trades. I got G.I. Joe, which is neat because I'm trying to keep track of all the characters. I got Batman, and I got
Talk about
RoboCop, the 80s classic. Thank you, Hal. This is brilliant.
Hal, thank you. That was very sweet. You did not have to get all of us gifts. Skylar is here tomorrow. We will make sure she gets her Farpoint Junior gift.
And Emily got something. I'm not sure if she opened it. or not.
Emily got a little a Ghostbusters
bone?
backpack.
Oh,
That
that's
was
cute.
really
Go get
cute.
your bone. Hal, thank you. Merry Christmas, my friend.
Thank you. Well, Happy Yule.
Yeah,
Happy Yule.
yeah, he knows what I mean.
I know he knows what you mean, but I'm trying to be nice.
Last Thunderdome before the New Year, probably, or at least before Christmas.
This is definitely the last Thunderdome before Christmas. If we are on time this month and correct, it would be the 30th, December 30th.
Oh, I love that. Nothing
So,
else going on.
There's nothing else as far as I know going on.
I'm excited because I think Bartertown after next week is Christmas Eve Bartertown.
We have a Christmas Eve Bartertown, and I don't know how to feel about that.
I think we're just going to drink
And play with our Muppets.
and play with Muppets and tell Christmas stories.
Yeah. I mean, money would be nice. Maybe we could just have like a telethon where people can just give us money.
Yeah, we're going to have a telethon, a Christmas telethon. For what? For a roof. For Jerry's roof.
This is so thoughtful.
It is.
Jerry's roof.
Tucky's roof.
Like Jerry's kids.
Oh,
This is
I thought
Tucky's
you were
roof.
just saying the name Jerry to be funny.
This
Our
is
roof,
Tucky's roof.
we're getting a roof. It's called muscular dystrophy. So we're going to have a muscular dystrophy telethon.
Alicia, Bartertown is at 5 p.m. on Sundays.
Emily loved her gift. Everybody thank Hal.
Thank you, Hal.
Thank
For
you,
what?
Hal. For being so
Everything.
kind
Oh,
to
I
us.
thought you meant them. All of them thank Hal. Hal, thank you. I thought you meant the VIPs. They don't need to thank Hal.
They should.
I mean, it can't hurt.
They should thank each other.
Everybody give yourselves a round of applause. Everyone.
Yeah, everybody.
Everyone's
if you're at
clapping
home, give yourself a standing ovation if you're at
Everyone's
home. Pat
clapping
yourself on the
along at
back.
home.
Rob and Tara, Georgia versus FSU is on the 30th. Other than that, we are looking forward to another Thunderdome.
What's FSU?
All right, my friends. FSU is Florida State University.
Why do I know
Okay.
that? Why do I know that? Everyone, thank you for being here. Thank you for being members of our family, our elite little crew here. We literally love all of you. You are when I text you guys and say stupid shit like thank you for being our favorite people.
Casper, that's kind of what I
mean
meant.
that. I mean that.
Yeah, if I could hug you all right now, I would.
I love that. Casper, that's thoughtful. I love that. That's exactly what Justin
Let me see
meant.
his bone yet.
Wow, I'm like so excited. Like I can't believe it. This is so great.
Tucker's spinning around in his dog bed, rearranging his bone.
All right,
lighting in
we'll
the
see you
car.
tomorrow. Tomorrow's Bartertown.
I am
Yeah.
collapsing. We've got good stuff for tomorrow. That from this collection. The guy, the thing,
I'm
the stuff.
tired. So it was 9
It's gonna be
o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm feeling
I had to
excited.
process it all day.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh, we should start singing "Put a Little Love in Your Heart" at the end of Scrooged.
If I knew the words.
I know the words. You ready?
Yeah.
No.
Slano, I'm gonna sing us off.
And the world will be a better
All you need to do is
place
the important
in
part.
the
Put a little
world.
love in your heart. Just say it. Put a little love in your heart. That's the words. Just keep singing that.
Put a little love in your heart.
All right, guys. Bye.
Put a little love in your heart.